November. Say ko be kwa akoye de ye. Na eno amene security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make say security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert woni nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Babbing. No one fee. Men are making you be a pound. More fire. Na ye dim komana could do baby. The entire was just can you see a chirim?
Sapepe or hini.
Na me catch a year minimum votarians. Tienye, Munche, Sanko Bakwa quiet dear. Na enwa mini security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make say security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert woni nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Babbing. No one fee. Men are making you be a pound. More fire. Na ye dim komana could do baby. The entire was just can you see a chirim?
Sapepe.
Sanko Bakwa quiet dear ye. Na enwa mini security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make say security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert woni nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Babbing. No one fee. Men are making you be a pound. More fire. Na ye dim komana could do baby. The entire was just can you see a chirim?
Sapepe.
Sanko Bakwa quiet dear ye. Na enwa mini security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make say security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert woni nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Babbing. No one fee. Men are making you be a pound. More fire. Na ye dim komana could do baby. The entire was just can you see a chirim?
Sapepe.
Sanko Bakwa quiet dear ye. Na enwa mini security expert bi di nkomo. Asem ya make say security expert ni nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make ni yi. Security expert woni nim ho bi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana cedi. A good 2 briefcase and the command speaker Alban was Mandy Babbing. No one fee. Men are making you be a pound. More fire. Na ye dim komana could do baby. The entire was just can you see a chirim?
More.
Oga ka o se dweketa asa dweketa nkram no be free enso wa wutimi nya dweketa ana un foundation bi se wo TikTok ana wa bio dia wo be ya mo ya hu sese o so le di foundation e dey foundation aye
so si no ye mate se on na be driver na
oh mate dia wo ye mate na control driver oh una control driver say what the mate oh mate bia na control driver so what I say mate na control driver we start market ya we mate oh e ho she wo be she o mo bo se o ba be ye wa mo wa ma me ye ba e du se wo pay e mo ande wa ba be chase come santo yi e dwomfo ma no
wa be chase come
ah 3 billion se wo dey bless the dwomfo ma so mu ni free adai aso ho she wa mo wa mo
hu yin se o chema
oh ye hu ya cha we keka be de dwa nyina mo mate ye se kura bia be ba bia ye mo mu sika so
yo we are best fishermen no lo kodo no asama yi abuache iwo fufu baje kwan ewa betia baje kwan ewo tuwa baje kwan why yo ye why round wa supono why round wa ewo fufu baje kwan ewa betia baje kwan ewo tuwa baje kwan ewo nyekwa baje kwan why yo ye why round wa Every papa no, what one is a motor. Every papa no, what one is de moto. Yeah, we papa no, wabone de moto. Yeah, we papa no, wabone de moto. Wadrangwa, wayoye, wadrangwa. I want it. Original. Where you mind crumba.
All right, good evening and welcome to With Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:28 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 9:28 in Ghana. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We are on TV, we are on Facebook, we are on TikTok, we are also on YouTube. We are also streaming live on radio. Tonight, you can watch us live on Loud Silence Radio, on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. This evening, search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Also live on YouTube, Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are streaming live on Facebook. Search for Loud Silence TV on Facebook, Loud Silence TV on Facebook, and also on radio. If you have an Android device, go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You get us live tonight. And also, if you have an Apple device or iOS, you can go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. Tonight's show is dedicated to every single person who has made time to listen to the facts. Tonight's show is going to be about Parliament. It's going to be about the 99-year land thief, Afenyo-Markin. We'll be discussing his parade or his rant on different social media platforms, news outlets, trying to clean himself from the crime he has committed and still committing. What we'll be doing tonight is to break things down for you to have a clear understanding that the NPP as an opposition will never come back to power because of their leadership. Today, we saw a series of press conferences which did not make any sense, coming from the confused, childish minority leader, micro piglet minority leader, Afenyo-Markin, and his group of confused criminals who just left office. We will be discussing the press conferences, the things that they've said, the things they said that they don't make sense and still doesn't make sense. The attack on the clerk to the committee and also clerk to Parliament, and also the way they are trying to spin the whole issue. Afenyo-Markin, after vetting Sam George and especially Okujato Ablakwa, has been out there explaining himself. The question is, why is he explaining himself? Has he committed a crime? You vetted somebody. Now the person at the end of the day has not even been endorsed by Parliament yet, but you are already on radio and TV clearing yourself, trying to justify why you should not be called a criminal. Tonight we'll take our time and discuss the 99-year criminal. How do we call him? 99-year land criminal Afenyo-Markin, and that is what we will be talking about tonight. If you're watching me tonight on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Also on Facebook, I'd like to say thank you very much for being part of today's show. My name is Kevin Taylor. We'll be delving into some very important issues too. It's got to do with Peace FM. Kwame Sefakai today speaking on the Peace FM issue, the NDC boycotting Peace FM the last 5 years. What are they trying to do now? Is it a trap that they are setting for the NDC to come back to Peace FM for the drunkards, dirty old men to start another jandam? These are issues that we'll be discussing tonight. This is the most authoritative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. If you're watching me tonight, thank you very much. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. And then you bring so show me I'm being the Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Jumadi way if a Ghana manyo sem ho ene in summer ekoso in St. Paulo a ye be dwum ema Ghana for ehu no kre no. Baby a ohwe me bia na nyame show TikTok so Kevin Taylor _WADR. And so your YouTube so Loud Silence TV, your Facebook Loud Silence TV, and your radio and multi TV so your Loud Silence TV. So all platforms are blazing tonight. And then you bring the minority in Parliament, Afenyo-Markin, and Afenyo-Markin has been hopping from radio to radio, TV to TV for some reason. It was just a veteran of NDC for especially Okujato Ablakwa. Say Afenyo-Markin efutu for winning by phone sas in our for 99 years. Till date, Afenyo-Markin to me by out Embeka say assassin 99 years they leasing and I said no. Ever seen the on Kanye. But all that he's saying is that odi 21 years not all a multi-million-dollar a multi-million-dollar contract. I don't care. The question is, efutu for no, winning by for no, what Joma say for 99 years? Yes or no? That's all. It's me per se efutu for no, and non person moti say into Afenyo-Markin also obesumi no. Well, also be MP na obesumi no. How did you acquire answer for 99 years? And no mo person muhu. A dear influence, a politics intina unyaye. Then a member of parliament. To me, baby, constituency or no. Sebio omato abamano no. O to me masase for 99 years. And then the question no. A dear amount to me as a to me na nipa ne dishe wunsemu no. A to me na nipa no edema was a fa nefa besumo no. A to me na nipa ndwin say omo de mawa unim nyansa wo de bekyekere man no. Saa to me no na wo de age omo japade firi omo nsem. So ende akorebia ohye yo frumu a wedi 0 months. Ana 1 month. Ana ebe 3 months no. Akora ne ye wo no kura obewu na saa asase na efutu winibafo dia no na wo Afenyo-Markin wo dia. Eno ne question are the youth. The young people are more efutu ene dia winiba constituency ho no area ho no ibusa say den na wonko onya asase a the demand for 99 years, sorry. The demand for 99 years. You have to tell us. And these are the questions Uncle Fobusa. The ranting you are ranting. Who didn't call for them? Ufriana Okoha. What an motivational speaker. Okay, can confront how nice you are with other people. How you are their brother. Nobody cares about your foolishness. It's a simple question. Give us an answer. Into a foot for it because menoti who Afenyo-Markin and NDC nibi or your MP. Ekoji the constituency assassin for 99 years. So why are you not telling us? Why are you not explaining to a foot for Winiba for the say? Asasu imagine asachi then over 100 yesterday about 200 acres. Maji asasu we nyina for 99 years. Adentina wunchire. But we will get there. You do one a bedwam. Afenyo-Markin abbo Winiba for chrono. So we bebu na Winiba also tia say. Afenyo-Markin jantra oba owo nkwara wonche no. Sa nkwara no they own your land. Assassin your modia. Oh, you're here with all due respect. Down with Futu Winiba, we are useless because Afenyo-Markin owns your land. Assassin ya Afenyo-Markin and Madia, and no also muhuno. But you drew a major Magana for Ehunu Creno. It's exactly 4:35 p.m. Ghana about 9:35. Platform bia edum hankwan aso. Then I cost Kevin Taylor NT Manfu Bishadem Edidi Matem. Moya de John Mahama is your president. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, honorary president of Ghana. And he's going to be one of the presidents. Free Abemuno, you will finish that. You better to Kwame Nkrumah because from what I know and from what I am seeing, John Mahama in free office no not Ghana and to my papa be fra. And the majority of Ghanaians are in support of everything John Mahama is doing now. Now, me say Ghana for will be surprised. Nyoma John Mahama Beye in this 4 years, no. Amount for Beka say it will be haram for us to have two parties in Ghana. It will get to that point after John Mahama in the 4 years, no. Ghana Nibia knew about Ama MPP. I am telling you for a fact. Ghana for say one party state is very important. And democracy, the democracy or PPP or CPP, omu party yenguno, omu but 99% of Ghanaians are working akọ ballot be akọ to abano will be voting for the NDC. Because what John Mahama and the NDC are about to do, it being see that. On YouTube, I can see Joy Ama watching me tonight. Good evening, Joy. Wayo Mensa is also live on Loud Talents TV. Amina Jibril is live watching me. Thank you very much. Esther Agbeli is live on YouTube. Amina Jibril is live on Vida is also live on Facebook. Samudin is live on Facebook. Adia Yusuf is live on Facebook. Mani is watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Mani. Also, I can see Shiloh watching me on YouTube. Daniel is live on YouTube also. Anchuma Mansa is live on YouTube tonight. On Facebook, Gilbert is on Facebook. Douglas is on Facebook. Akwisis on YouTube. Also, Andrew Blamo is live on YouTube tonight. Xavier Vidza is live on YouTube tonight. Mickey F is live here. Opoku on YouTube. And Facebook, I'm seeing so many people on this platform tonight. I really appreciate every single person. On TikTok, Water Fresh is live on TikTok tonight. Thank you very much. Savage is also live on TikTok. Big Slash is watching me tonight on TikTok. Good evening to every single person at Oshami Enyumbri. I can also see Paul G watching me live on TikTok. Also Lion Digen or Dengen. I'm sorry. That's your name. I'm sorry. I got it wrong. Also Amario is live on TikTok tonight. I am Nabian is also watching me. Devotion is live. Ghana something. Also, Richard Sky is watching me live on TikTok. Yes, Salam RS is live on TikTok tonight. Official Figaro is watching me. Ogido is watching me. Land is watching me. Husband Snatcher and so I say Husband Snatcher. So Bara Hussein live on TikTok tonight. Padiki is also live. Thank you very much, family. Thank you very much, team. Mr. S, Mr. P. Mr. P, Mr. S, what's this? Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. S. Now, again, Ghana, Yenti, ya Nipebi, ADD attempt, we are or President John Mahama, over our dead body. John Mahama be the president, be the Nanko Yankupon, you are a botoriwa. Then sometimes I get people coming on my platforms. Majority of the platforms now, I don't run it. My team, they run it. But the ones I run here, me and my Twitter page. So about my Twitter page, so why are you insulting? Make us yeah. They bad Twitter. So I'll call me Twitter page. Me, I don't follow anybody on Twitter. Me pa will be a chosen so unfollow me. It is all banner say. My trauma de on Twitter. Na say, and you there. You have the same right to go on your page to go say your mind. Into me my Twitter page. Now, Beye, why are you insulting? Because it is my property. I choose to do what I want to do there. If I don't want it today, I'll delete it. And nobody at the end of the day can say, Adana Kevin, we delete it with Twitter. Nobody. And that is the power I have. That is the power I have when it comes to social media. I create my own page. I have control over it. I decide what to do with it. I don't make people decide for me. So when I get up in the morning and I decide to say, I am going to speak my mind on Twitter and insult the whole day, it is mine. So I would preach and now it is yours. It's me over my Twitter page. I don't even know the number of people who will follow me on Twitter. And I have never begged anyone to follow me on Twitter. I will never do that. I have just a little over 100,000 people. I follow only one page, Loud Silence TV on Twitter. That's all. Intimate you people who cannot take me on Twitter now, why are you insulting? I beg you, I will insult. And internet also our platform. And internet also our platform. Ubetumi ako kanyansa sem. Yeni Jimmy. And maka de bia mo didi atem ase Jimmy. They did atem yenim nyansa. We cannot come to Ghana. If your man come to Ghana, John Mahama will stay in opposition forever. Ekufuado MPP. For more for na maka ni nyina abesi. Into mo how ne saying. Whatever we say, what's your problem about what we say? Ye bedi mo atem. Send them a bread. Na some kind of Twitter and me dum na me dum no. But a jina system was in BB. Into me so I'm putting this out there. Oba me Twitter becomes why are you insulting me to do what? Because I was here. Kevin we mu ade hey. Kevin tell mu ade wey ukotie na ede na o hyede mu tie Nyankopon bekum. Why oba ko didi matemo abontene. Say guy wey odidi atem on kanu kre e na ono de otwa ntro na so wan kasa ko hye phone so na wo hwe bia Nyankopon anantankum. Mama nye cute kakra. Onjako. Mama nye cute kakra. Say cheese like a picture, like a bow, like a picture. Say cheese na giraffe and daughter somewhere. Giraffe and daughter somewhere. Man say me who am I? Na madam Matis yes ote Villaggio. Madam. Yes, madam ete Villaggio. Na say cheese for crowd to meet Villaggio $8 na okuja to black to meet $2 mo bodam. Okuja to no message obuso mo bodam. Kwasi afo okura to so mo to top pizza free UK no ma be di no Jubilee House. Munti bi da an ade no okuja to te East Legon Hills so de ndie mo ya moa. Me ni okuja to kama to helicopter. Me say NDC MPs monto helicopter no bia ba East Legon de North Legon nam de besimu dan so okuja to de ba na bo 7 ni apekwase abara mo nim dia mo nim dia mama nkwase afo we keka kan sam kire mo adan enwumbre mi hu say papa yi a wakoware maami ya so mo mienu so mo ya journalist o say minimo gift anti kunu no not the Joy News ni show be a nipa 3 bi hwe ai and okuja to ablakwa he should declare his assets and I'm so unyo hine papa bi di ya kwa wansan say unyo hine papa bi di okurum ha ukobo wo to ba kwa wo yire che wo dwom na akote to kurum no we pia ba. Shut up there. Who did and okuja to should declare and what we saw mona mote brofo enkwase abrofo na mote nwa na ekufo de bedi nkwase asem kwa mo ntuma nkasa se mema achechede ne koye de afero makogu agudie asa betena TV so be de let me say my mind and if okuja to ablakwa from what they are saying is renting $4,000 or whatever dollars every month at Trasaco or at East Legon Hills, then I think hey how fro kono na banjire no honda de se de oton koleba wo Burkina when I bet say the enye boy we mu ade me se menya boy ma ware awo me odada wo ai so ya dada me so me dada ai watoka matoka so wo sidan me so me sidan ukọ eye bon san me so me sa enti enyina dada enti dada didi dada atema ma dada so reply mema obi ko ka dada asem ma no me hu se kwa wansan so hwan tetete Joy News enwumre adan a ono oye show ni show ben a ai and you know omo no mote brofo ye de school ne kwa ne teachers and lefties yes kwa wansa krampo gift anti ejao now how you are recovering from divorce no betina TV so kan sem hunu no ye jao na wudi tu na betina ona you know if okuja to ablakwa and that and o start your show or Joy News nipa 13 share da bia 22 o disturb nipa gift anti ejao counseling na yan kire o sene ni obatena gift anti or disturb young girls say marriage is nothing. If you don't marry, nothing will happen. Be a resourceful woman. Say no to na na born to see or pe bato ne naso. Momon kanu kore. Give tanti ni nkomo twitwa sa adadwa. Hey, ye show na time ko yakobo 10. Give tanti ni nemu ni komu lines sa adadwa. No disturb young girls or discourage young girls. You should ignore marriage. You don't have to bow down to a man. Satan ya no ko shede wa no osu. Da beno nyambi be yi be mama me na opeba o keka sa asem le kire girls o mo ye pepper dems woron we gwasiafo amra bitia me ya pepper dem for no we munidi uni aduane di wo so tai oga wo ndidi ye wo ne oga kwa committee uko uni oga kwa confusion oga na efidi wo gina ye and we don't understand why oga na efidi wo do tu no abetena say we don't care. Hey, nana kwa kasi o sede kwa ansan o sede ko pe bi tena ye jawo ko counseling lutrot mo ho keka nkwase asem nkyere na fa bi tu trim oso give tianto ago ho papa be janesi baby mo o keka kwasesam inti munja san pepper them for no way in baby Ghana and here we are pepper them and men we do not understand e kombi na mayase bi na emo ya na ye de entiase and woman should be resourceful and independent but say hey Ghana now we independent Ghana now be independent. Ghana na be resourceful be independent no. Into kwa chira 20 years. We are not be resourceful independent. Ghana. Sugar daddy mo so to mo mbere mo wanse ne emmoa mo. Menka ho. Na sugar for moa mo. Na mo de Jimmy na pepper them. And the giraffe and daughters you see otepeja Villaggio. Giraffe and daughters. Okay, bro, no ma correct you. This one is wrong. This one is wrong. We say it this way. I want to into a plot. I want to bro for chair. CNN presenters plot. I want to into be. ena esi ano eye abrabo no mo bon said the Legon. They are just patching from Sabah Hall to Mensa Sabah Hall to Mensa Sabah Hall to Ede Hall, Ekufu Hall, and to the jet. Oma patch we be let's do the do. A woman should build her own empire. Share. Kobusa Queen Latifah, Bre, son of building one block. What in foot a woman should be independent. What to chance dying? What to chance to only chance to over so we day independent. Giraffe and daughters, way, Madame and Semetin and catch it. Giraffe and daughters, no. Unto that plot now, mark English. Unima die plot war. Unima unto as a plot bako. And for block is this all market grammar. When I am be a moon. When I'm Ghana and Kwasiasam, all market English. What to Ghana market grammar. What to Ghana air market grammar. Won't mean to us, I say, oh, market grammar. And we don't say it this way. You know, it is called phonetics. And this one, you have to say concubines, not concubines. Concubines. And it is not circumstances, it's circumstances. You need to make sure. Nebagis will be fee. Nebagis in the young conchain. Oh, we will come into it. Is not, it is life for I. Nipotomantoi was a say, a year from Pon Firma, Yamana Betna Villaggio. Or to be down obi kunu and a village rent mano and not TV so marking grammar from Jimmy and Fru on Mo my almost more political insect. Politicians need we are no more so como. You be pamu say G. Alright, let's do the do. Bloggers and yebi blogger why you question no over to decode why you question so Jimmy na 100 commando. Mama bloggers ka credit. Na dey na ekoso wo Ghana sisi a mente Ekobot 10 Adiasa. Mr. S, there are two things we need to deal with today. Where should we start from? Let's start from Peace FM. Near to Kromhan, you better say a year. For 5 years, Kwame Sefakan and Peace FM. And this is for decided so Munko. Now, what happened? Ninyana say Sami Jemfi, who is a lawyer or the communications director, Emma NDC at a point. Echo Peace FM. Sami Jemfi school awako Kwame Sefakan Kobi. Nyoma Sami Jemfi akan Kwame Sefakan kan bi on assassin. Kwame Sefakan ewiase nyina gempa nafti eno koye. Okosia senia yetwa flem. But because Ghana at a point, the journalists be who say Nyankopon. To at a point, a lawyer like Sami Jemfi, who communicates for the biggest political party in this country, he was humiliated by a nafty product like Kwame Sefakan. Now, Yenina Kai in some see and Peace FM for some reason, Kwame Sefakan Abba radio so. I don't know where maybe on a couple of weeks on bar radio, so we know no more say nobody cares. What Fred our Peace FM Kokro show no so. And all patchow. And Nikoto Jegu form na all pa NDC shall say. Oh, FSA nyina de esinenko. Na Nikokro show na to binimuno. Yen tam show na NDC nsamra so. Momianko tie Kwame Sefakan ye ba meka asem ya chiro. Kwame Sefakan ende asem kan Peace FM ni.
2020 na show ya wow na ye boss yi edi animu wona ye boss a wudi animu a yenyina ja yesusu afru na ase kakran kakrai NDC a ye major stakeholder in this program ne say omabium ebesi sa abiri mpacho ho asema kosi sen
oh na say ejuma ya here in the background oka ho bi unim ho bi 6th May 2020 and Ura Sami Jemfi Chokata can be a fire honing ya office ya and ninja until 5 years. Yeah, all the necessary numbers here, the Ibinya Kita home, say, but Ebiana and Tiasian and Yajuma. Maybe you said baby, I do know. In Castle, I mean, management, and young way doing no. Yeah, no, my bonfoma could do better. I mean, said, a Cindy shed any of you. And so, say, if you know, way New Year, it's after full way, not say. You best like I said, we never let bygones be bygones. Yeah, be trimming number single. Now, I'm running at the end of the day, here, almost here. You could have the biggest platform, almost in a while, almost a very formidable political party, and a government at this time. In the baby, we need each other. Rebecca is a symbiotic relationship. Benkum who run if I grab Benkum. Eti, maybe said, I'm Dika, I send me anyhow. Until me fan is a minamie, Kukuku paying. And of course, I take responsibilities, the minamie Kukuku paying. And I'm giving some management to better mechi. I mean, I'm going to discuss here, but I can say, the Mekase, baby, I I'm castle. Na ya fachi up and my own young baby. Then sign yet maybe you are. Meaning said to be out of place. Indeed, American say we started a new year. It's been almost 5 years. Boycott Koko. Indeed, Olive Branch me reaching out to them. So almost I'm running into a human deal super fair. You know, man, start here. Indeed, I became with the name for the same. Na in castle. I don't think so. Issue be and as I said, me and I'm here you know, I take responsibility for it, and let's move on. And
Ghana's morning biaswa apa honchew.
I
okay. Eti man say NDC mpanifo tie na no pay. Pani bi obi a odo NDC tie na no pay a eja yes aboso ba na meja paye. Me say me tie free one kasa wano na nkoye say me na me kan hye wano. Enti e say tie free wano for the last time.
Obi any say na me meduma. I am not obi I'll back down on anything I say. As I said, my intimate in here. Say me say me na me say hinu kokoko. They are going to NDC up and down, back and forth. You know, I take responsibility for it. In Castle, near Pacho Palmo, in Castle, no moment in Yejuma. I take responsibility. Yes, Castle Cra. There's no problem at all.
Ghana's morning voice, you're hearing him. Why?
Let's get serious here. Kwame Sefa kind of motin in Kano. Now, there are some corrections we need to make here. Kwame Sefa are a mere host. On your extraordinary person, on your a CEO of a company, at least from what I know, on your CEO of Peace FM. Despite group, come if I can on your manager, or you just a normal employee. You tian the car, the salary, you said your man, watchman, so salary. But when you are listening to an apology to the NDC, you know, for 5 years, this Ekufuado appointee, a friend Kwame Sefa kind, did not see it right to apologize to NDC. That is one thing. We will come there. And they still did not understand how the media space was being shaped. They didn't understand how things were changing. So they thought to say, radio so ada nipa. Indirectly, what he was doing is or pat NDC show. And in his apology, he made a statement. I need to correct him. Say, they have the biggest platform in Ghana. He's a liar. Peace FM is one of the weakest morning shows in Ghana. Peace FM. It is not the biggest morning show in Ghana. Even in his apology, he was lying with pride. Oh, a hand tiny was Uncle for Wisuno. Where they don't know, said they did or some problem was sick. No mutie nyansa ankwara de ba no omodwen so monom jot ni wi ni petition wi a yen nyina ya jimi, so we have to toe the same line, the same punching. Let me set the record straight. Kwame Sefa kan baby o bi a meka say Peace FM and the biggest platform. In fact, and Peace FM Kokroko morning show is one of the least listened or watched show in Ghana. It's my man in front of the tika kraka to say him to say or was some big platform be or your CEO or your CEO. Kokroko Why did you juma pa wuntie? Because there's nothing in Kokroko. Now, Okansembi, we need the NDC and the NDC needs us. The NDC does not need Peace FM. Oh, some of the pachawa, the arrogance and the pride, the ego, and this kind of munipa kind of apology, no. The NDC does not need Kokroko morning show. For 5 years, the NDC did not come on Kokroko. And NDC from 106 went to 137 all the way to 182 or 83 without Kokroko. Into the NDC does not need Kokroko. So if you are going to apologize, be intelligent enough to say, you didn't kwasiasem. But don't come and sit there and make it look like, say, your platform, anywhere the NDC cannot do what they want to do. These are things. Radio for about 8 years. 16, 22, 23 years. Matina radio so chantro. Your democracy and KSN. People like you, Kwame Sefakai. And you see, we are going to go back a little bit and see the arrogance and the foolishness these old men led by Kwame Sefakai exhibited at Kokroko or on Kokroko morning show. I'm not going to talk for the NDC, but I'm going to speak as a Ghanaian because radio so that is how Ekufuado to be capitalized as I speak. Kwame Sefakai is an appointee of Ekufuado. Let's not get it wrong. Sami Jemfi as a lawyer, all that he was asking for the last 5 years, Kokroko morning shows was that panel no any favorable to the NDC and no more opposition. And that you being the host and your production team, no, just tweak the panel a little bit to favor NDC. And no, Sami Jemfi ko rezi baye. That's all. Sami Jemfi did not say, Kwame Sefakai, and Kwarana Okodi Omoto ewa Akosobo Hotel no jai. Wankasa, we now want no jai. And I jot na bomo hunu jai. Or say, panel na ya betina morning show no so ano panel. Obi ti say eye Alote Jacobs we Jimmy onye NDC ni. Do not let people, don't portray him on the show as an NDC person because Oyekwasia. Kweku Bako is an NPP in and out who works at the Jubilee House. A dirty riffraff like Kabila, no bon petition, no kankai, is an NPP person. Somebody like Kwame Duncan, a stupid fanti, Jimmy, is an NPP person. Openyina Jakum, only the Obianim, or your NPP ni mapa. Meaning the reason why we come to TV so and our radio so yeah politics because I do and for politics. So the NDC came to you and said, say, just make sure you open your panel and add 1 or 2 NDC communicators to your panel. And no, no. That is what Sami Jemfi suggested to you, Kwame Sefakai. But because there was an agenda. Mon penifon kwasiafo e gadae mo gange up na mo disgrace akwara no. But akwara ni certification ekutamo en kwasiafo na muti radio so ni nyina na obi ampo ni bi. Let's be, these are facts. Listen. Time 5 years ago na mo frustrated mishandle Sami Jemfi as the communications director. MPP kwasiafo ekrapo omo communicators are omo nim hwe no. Because money on mishandle mo. Kwame Sefakai, Alote Jacobs, Kweku Bako, Kwame Duncan, Atik Mohammed, Jimmy, Smart Sapon, MPP poster, Kromfowe. All these people sitting on your show, morning show, Kokroko, Obian one certification, a chance Sami Jemfi. But you old men with dirty asses deliberately decided to push Sami Jemfi and the NDC out because Namon Kwasia MPP number. Let's go back into memory lane. This is how they treated Sami Jemfi. Time and now omo gange up to make sure say omo yi Sami Jemfi every radio so.
But wamani ya
Gano nkomo ya na di adu.
Sa. Mimi nyanka uni dem how.
Oh, David Jama menkasa.
Many bresem.
Menkasa.
David. Minyaya anka, you are not on the show.
Menkasa.
David, ampa asempana mekacho. Intia how anka free so.
David Jama.
Ampa
Chairman Kukufu ne
untimi nko jina bebe enko twantro fa me ho.
Oh, there.
Enni matem.
Chairman Nkomo wo di abaha.
You think I'm joking?
Chairman wo enye peace FM.
David, now I don't say media agro. David. Somebody if you mean media agro, sir. You impugn my integrity. You call me names. You put it on social media. Uko radio soka. Now communicators the menam. You who say we are wrong, you didn't have the courtesy so you go back and correct it. And you get up and sit on my show. What's my minka?
Chairman.
My minka say.
So this is how he treated Sammy Jemfi. I didn't tell Sammy Jemfi had gone on social media to say the panel wasn't fair. In fact, it was against the NDC. That's all. And this is the whole communications director of the NDC. And this mere employee, onyo biao, yene ye Jimmy wa Ghana ni yeso son kwasi asam so, otna radio so, embarrassed a whole communications director of the biggest political party in power. And that this same chain smoker, abetna radio say, NDC here, omuno musubi here NDC. Now, after Amopamo Samye Jemfi and NDC for free kokroko suno, he brought with him his group of pedophile, dirty ingrates are from impeniform ti kokroko so, and this is how they jubilated because they had succeeded in pushing the NDC from kokroko. Senebeya MPP Kufuor Nkwasiafo no can take over Ghana and destroy us. Right after that, Kwame Sefakan, a board chair of NPA. So you could see clearly, say, they basically put this thing together all because in 2016, Ekufuor about power 2017, they wanted to make sure Omoyi NDC free system. This is after Omopam Sammy Jemfi, and when they met, this is how they discussed it.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
104.3. Kwamina.
Yes, sir.
Regional Minister, COVID-19. No
hold on.
Yes.
There's a missing link here.
Which is?
Well, no rep from...
There are 3 chairs, sir.
No rep from where?
From NDC.
They refused to show.
No, Alote. Officially, one was no come on.
Alote doesn't speak for the NDC, according to the NDC.
What's next?
No, I was just buttressing. The Alote doesn't speak for the NDC, according to the NDC.
Yes, they said so officially.
The text message crying.
So, what are you saying?
I'm insisting on full disclosure
of
why they are not here because it doesn't. Something is missing. There's a missing link.
They feel the missing link for them.
The NDC refused, was unwilling, or was unable to make it.
Yes, this is important disclosure. You have to make that.
Oh well, I mean.
No, not that man. People will misunderstand what is happening. They might even think they're deliberately now more free. So
refused, unwilling, or unable, particularly because of Alote Jacobs.
Yeah. Hey. Kwame, the gospel truth is that Kwame normal mobile station to somebody. Normal mobile station be a is the production team that invites me.
But Kwame, this is an era democratic dispensation. It is about what someone no content impact babaye. This is what the Afenyo-Markin na said the America ma offer tasa. Where's your border? Where's your worry?
Well, Kwame Nebeka last.
So be what that? Yamba Makasa.
Yeah.
Seek to direct you as a station what to do.
Ebeka last Wednesday, National Communications Officer of the NDC, Sammy Jemfi raised them issue no say Yama NDC 2 slots on Wednesdays. Now in Alote Fidua. They might boycott until I think the boycott has begun.
Oh, well and good.
Okay, the boycott Wednesday editions.
Them not can. I don't know if it will just be Wednesday or it will be for the rest of the week.
Oh, voila! It's some papa.
But yesterday, somebody was here.
It's some papa.
No,
yeah. No, I never friendly.
Peace FM.
I know John Jinapo Baha Monday.
What I mean is that they ought to be here.
Well,
is their democratic rights.
So what's your program? No miss portion or yeah, someone. Peace FM, this big platform.
Yes, precisely. That's the point.
Yeah, but third, yeah, ball. Open at this one, but about 12 says I know what to me. Yeah, who are you? Oh, you papa.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, no, I see it.
What's the reserve player? No, Obobo Bola. Oh, no, so good. Obomo over.
I share your concern.
Parties in the government, I will boycott radio and TV stations or programs. I find it quite.
I know.
Yes, and we had an argument.
I know, you and I.
I was insisting on that.
But ended up following what we had. We came back. Bisa, you can check my production team. We came back and reached out. But hey, it is what it is.
Well, and maybe our there could leave.
Alote is here because we asked him to be here.
Yes, but it's his presence that is problematic.
So
in life there are choices.
Yes.
And chances are some might not hold.
I hear you.
Hey, chances are.
Now, you hear. Come na can say voila. And this is a one baby. Peace FM Kokroko. Because that was how they felt to say they could control your minds. On say, Janda I'm starting. On the latter part of the conversation, Kokubako told Kwame Sifakan, oh, we had this conversation yesterday. Yeah, you can't watch them. But from the beginning of the show, Kwame Sifakan was pretending that he had forgotten. Kokubako like, there's a missing link. Why is that Koko Konja? I can't eat in the Nisa Bob. Kwame, now there's a missing link. You end this for one representative. Our cookie story no more ba. In terms of the latter part of the conversation, Kwame Sifakan admitted that they had the conversation about this yesterday. So why is it that Kokubako come and sit here and say, oh, Kwame, there's a missing link? He says it. But you see, when you listen to them, they were so excited. Kwame Nadan can sing green, tan. Voila! You know, opponent, you know, oba, ko. Because that time, they could lie. They use at the Aloteje Corps and Omudene say NDC. Inti they will say Aloteje Corps no oya MP onya NDC nyo but no we NDC. Aloteje Corps statement obe mekibiano. Emina me ya regional chairman no. Emina me wa NDC mu no. When somebody is listening, they automatically affiliate of Aloteje Corps kwasi campaign to NDC. So it was a strategic move by Kwame Sifakan to bring Aloteje Corps. So nebeya Aloteje Corps statement you make no. Obeka's Aloteje Corps is speaking for himself, but the people out there listening to Aloteje Corps, they hear his voice and see him as an NDC. So when the NDC came out, Obeka said, wait there, it is not fair, no. They came to sit on radio. Oh, Kwame Duncan, voila. Kokubako, you know, Kwame, there's a missing link. Aloteje Corps, we mwe Jimmy. Now, on Sana Kwame Sifakan say, we have tried, and my producers, let me tell you people this. Me, I don't care the decision the NDC will take. When this matter happened, Kwame Sifakan or a mere host of Peace FM or Nyobiawo, yani ejimi organ antra ekroni sa. When this issue happened, the NDC tried everything possible to resolve this matter behind the scenes. I am saying it. Chairman General Asiedun Ketia, Onififi Kwetemo, I think that time the General Secretary then the General Secretary that was Asiedun Ketia. Any party in Penny 4 Efre Kwame Sifakan said they want to mix Sifakan at NDC headquarters. Mumuja Sifakan said, did he go? Sifakan told them he was busy. Kwame Sifakan told them that time he was busy vetting for a NPA board. Ekufo the human and all year. Kwame Sifakan told Chairman Atiedun Ketia, then times I know a General Secretary said he cannot make it. The chairman, the General Secretary then, Atiedun Ketia, any party in Penny 4 South Kwame Sifakan said, okay, if he is not able to come, then he can come to cantonment for them to meet and sit. Kwame Sifakan ended up sending his aide, his producer. And you know what? The producer did not even come. The producer called them to tell them, say, Kwame Sefa-Kan said he's in traffic. Kwasia, we are brothers. We need MPP, NDC, and NDC needs us. Maybe say Chairman General, any impenifo na omo organize a meeting, no beka say I am lying. Kwame Sefa-Kan himself should come and say I am lying. 2 times, the NDC as a political party, they gave Kwame Sefa-Kan nyansani respect. He said, brah, Kwame Sefa-Kan did not go. Or catch the NDC for say, when he comes to the headquarters, the party grassroots will beat him. Kwame Sefa-Kan said, mebua, onso show anombodia. Abuofunu. That is the statement Kwame Sefa-Kan told Asia Dunketia. That is the statement he told the NDC. Or catch the NDC for say, he's never coming today. He's never coming to the party office because NDC grassroots they will beat him. So the leadership of NDC can say, okay, now let's move to cantonment. Why office now cantonment? And John Mahama office. They wanted to resolve this matter. Certain NDC opposition. Kwame Sefa-Kan, these in Pedifort Kwame Sefa-Kan did not show up. When they called him, Kwame Sefa-Kan, the aides and the secretary from Kwame Sefa-Kan said he's in traffic. He doesn't know whether he will make it or not. Mumusa Kwame Sefa-Kan said, did the meeting come on? That's why I'm saying I am not going to decide for the NDC. The grassroots will decide for the NDC. Every decision the NDC takes today, it will determine whether they will stay in power or leave power in 4 years. Chairman Asia Dunketia, you can choose your friendship with the NPP and your friendship with Peace FM leadership. Kwame Sefa-Kan, you can take your party to the slaughterhouse. I don't care. Julius Debra, your friendship with the MPP guys and your friendship with the Peace FM people, no, and the Kwame Sefa-Kan, you can force and push your party to the slaughterhouse. Me say, I've mentioned Asia Dunketia. You Asia Dunketia, one catch the Ghana forces say, what is say, NDC NPP for da na sa NDC no on MPP for ye crime. Una ye chairman. O dey for party called slaughterhouse. And let them go slaughter your party. Metiao. Julius Debra, you are the chief of staff. Take your party and take it to the slaughterhouse and let them slaughter your party. 2028 beba. Sami Jemfi, no matter what, as some way say NDC is Peace FM. Kokro Koswa, your head will go off. But you will bear the consequences. And I am just advising you. I know maybe at this point, it is beyond you. But the people down there, they don't care about Penina or Jubilee House, no. They don't care about Penina or do it, no. They care about what na issue ni see, still the communications officer or director of the NDC. Because the question here is, Sanka NDC win election 2024. Anka Kwame Sefa-Kan beba catch the NDC omombra kukuruku. Ask yourself that question. Per Kwame Sefa-Kan okase Peace FM is Kokroko is the best show and they have all the numbers, Me say, if Kwame Sefa-Kan Kokroko is one of the best shows in Ghana, will be at 20,000 viewers and Opebia and listenership. At the end of NDC. Because without NDC for 5 years, you've made number one. And I'm a so who did say Kokroko no? Say NDC free so no. Enguya. Why do you need NDC? And I don't think NDC came crawling to you and begging you to put them on the show. So for you to come out to beg, say Omon Sambra show no, then it means say you have gone back to your MPP to devise another plan to destroy the NDC. Because the question here is, Sanka NDC we need election way convincingly, and Kwame Sefa-Kan a member of MPA, now that MPA board, would you have come out to say you need the NDC on your show? No, you would have done that. You have never done that. Because who NDC for this Jimmy? I am sending this warning to Asia Dunketia. The future is pregnant. And the decisions you people take today will determine Obia destiny in the NDC as a political party. Me echo. Nobody is my friend in the NDC. Nobody. My friend in the NDC or my friends I want NDC the grassroots. Akwana ote akontombre no. the ɔte ɛyɛ fosu no akɔra na ɔte ɛyɛ deɛ South Central no the ɔbɔ flag no the ɔgye party flag kɔyɛ campaign no ɔne na ɛyɛ madamfo mo a mogigi positions CEO MPs ministers none of you obi ayɛ madamfo into me I am talking to the grassroots na obi says ɔno na to me ekuta no na obetumi de to me na yɛ de ɔpɛ obetumi a disrespected party grassroots. I've mentioned the chief of staff Julius Debra. I've mentioned the chairman Asia Dinketia. I have mentioned the communications director Sami Jemfi. Me say the future is very pregnant. The decision you people will take today, it will determine everybody's stand in the NDC as a political party. Mema bodamu. You cannot make these young men and women on the street. Some died because of you people and the more positions. And ebima chairman, ebima CEOs, ebima ministers, because a grassroots person died, worked hard to get you there. I swear to God. There are say on the dear party and the dear our 40% grassroots. On an obet me di and me say tomorrow is pregnant. I am more from no 57 is on Jimmy. They will teach you. They can move you from 57 to 32. Nobody should underestimate any grassroots person in Ghana, especially when it comes to the NDC. I will sit here and speak to the grassroots. Ubusamia, what Kwame Sefa did, Kokroko, nobody from the NDC should go sit on that show. The party is bigger. They can make their own decisions. The party can choose. Julius Debra can choose because I know the agenda. That is where it is passing. Chairman General, Julius Debra, Sami Jemfi, you are the people who are going to make the decision. And John Mahama himself, because some people work so hard to get you John Mahama up there. And not those people today who are getting positions in Kwana Boao. You will be or the name Kwanina Toso, and so in the Bank of Ghana, Onye Juma Nyawo, the qualification in Druho. Onye Juma El Ministry Bia, but that person is down there praying that you deliver. I am sending a message to you people. Me, I have no friend in the NDC. And the grassroots, they have said they want election 2024 without Kokroko. They even won 2020 elections without Kokroko. We all know it's a 2020 election. John Mahama we need. Into question and say, with Kokroko, at the end of the NDC. What is the relevance of Kokroko? Kwame Sefa show egu. They don't want to extend his contract. He wants to use this. Or James says NDC Betinani show Nuswa. He will get viewership, and that is the strategy he wants to use to nail the NDC. He's not there because he wants NDC to stay in power for 20 years. Or MPP ni Kwekuba Kotewano ni Yamanka John Mahama Emma MPP egu NDC egu ma MPP aba power. Aloteji cops kwasi ampenyi we no na kuma ya ne ya anadwubia because NDC were power. He wouldn't want to see NDC be in power for 16, 20, 36 years. Kwame Duncan who feel we no is sitting there waiting for NDC to collapse. They are all demons waiting. They are setting a trap for you. Now, are you not even pissed off? Smart Sapon. Sa criminal guy friend Smart Sapon ya or call a fake post be kachira mo say Mahamudu Bawumia will win and that John Mahama is a liar. And then Sa Smart Sapon today he's a permanent member and a panel Kokroko so and this Jimmy. And these are you people mad? Are you people crazy? Don't you know how you want power? Kokroko is not there for the NDC. Kwame Sefa kan or Ekufuado MPP employee. Ekufuado ne fa ne Juma. Yes. Because Sanko for the Peace FM swa. Omuti Kokroko ne swa. They come as independent minded people. But deep down, they are doing that jandama favor MPP no. Would be take Kokroko and if I could take to me about for one say we would tia about for Kokroko is dangerous because so what you need to me into you automatically know they are foolish. Their reasoning level is very low. Jimmy for we know that obiti won't to me kasa technically on your level of thinking a pet. For me to be deceived on Kokroko, thinking something before we I'd rather go and watch Fools and make a decision about Fools on YouTube, Wuntumi TV. I am being honest here. For somebody an Adrian Juma to watch Kokroko no, onim say panel no 99% are MPP for they are liars no. It is better to go watch Wuntumi Nkwasiafui because Wunim say me tune into an animals forum. Let me go listen to foolish animals than to listen to people who are pretending they are being honest, but indirectly they are being diabolic. And I don't expect the NDC to fall for this trap. It is too glaring. It is too easy. Clear. You can see. Mibusa kwa msefa kai say ntinka NPP wini ye. And ankoda ho MP ya. Ankoba pa NDC choso mombra kukuruku. It's a question I am asking Kwame Sefakai. Any chairman general. I say Ketia, Julius Debra, and Sami Jemfi himself. Kwame Sefakai did not respect anybody because nana abaya ba power. Omu didi John Mahama attempt every single day on that platform. Every day, Kwame Nadanka who fee way on Bobrabia Abrabum. In Kwasiafo Wetina Radio, so denigrate John Mahama. Denigrated the NDC every single day. What is making them feel so worried? Says NDC amba Kokroko swa. Kokroko de enkoso. Kwame Nadanka say Kokroko is the best. Keep going. And now NDC in a political party or Ghana. There is PNP. There is CPP. There is blah, blah, blah. There are so many political parties in Ghana. And this in Ghana political party, moi. But my message, my advice to the NDC is say, power de kutamono, nipe bi jemano asem, and a nipe bi she bra mo breye, and how you people were treated. Mameka bi binchiremo. As much as people liked John Mahama and believed in his message, they also saw the atrocities and the kind of hard or harsh treatment some of the media platforms gave the NDC. They felt to say it was not fair. The same media houses are projecting the corruption na defend it. Make corruption yet to say adebia efe. These fools on Kokroko did not see anything wrong with cathedral. They did not see anything wrong with people being shot 2020 election. They did not see anything wrong with mismanaging our economy. They did not see anything wrong with the disrespect in the faces of Ghanaians. They did not see anything wrong with anything. They kept defending in Kwasiafo. Today they are here saying without you, they cannot do without you. There's a reason. Intimacy NDC4. And I'm beginning to hear a lot about Julius Debra Jubilee House. I'm beginning to hear a lot. And I think you should set up. You cannot be nice boy to everybody. You cannot be super friends to NPP. You cannot be super friends to other people. Your people want you to work for them. The chairman of the NDC and the general secretary, Fifi Kwete. These people sat on Kokroko and told you, Fifi Kwete, say, you cannot do anything. You cannot lead the NDC to win power. They insulted you and insulted your tribe. But you see, me say that your actions today, the leadership of the NDC, Fifi Kwete, Chairman General, Sami Jemfi, and Julius Debra in the Jubilee House because one of the chief of staff. Your decision you take on Kokroko today will decide Munyinamu future in the NDC. 4 years and check. Besides, I can't find it. Kwame Sefakai sat on TV. Omo Busa say, dear, and ebema John Mahama lose election or sit dumso and dollar. Murefi, Abeku Santana Busa Kwame, as a journalist, don't you have anything good to say about the John Mahama administration? Or say, I am not paid. Kwasia, are you paid today to bring the NDC to your platform? Yabusa Kwame Sefakai, that was the time they had ganged up. They wanted to do everything to kick NDC out of power. Now John Mahama onyo biba. NDC enye nipa de gum. NDC enye nipa ene kwaye campaign. and young men to say more, and yet Ghanaians they were NDC mu. Kwame Sefa as a journalist or the one of the biggest platforms in Ghana, I had the biggest morning show. No, Abeku Santana Butasa Kwame. You want to tell me, say, the NDC government and John Mahama from 2012 to 2016, you don't see even one positive thing. Or see, he's not been paid to do that. Because for today, you're on radio saying, say, you people will need NDC. Why would you need NDC? Because without NDC, for 5 years, have you not existed? You see, sometimes I know more be mukache so ye muade and yakase tia penyini. Penyina wo Jimmy, yakasa ne nima yento sabe. We got. I'm trying to get you. Penyina wo Jimmy. Yakana sama yento sabe. And I wish I could get that video to play for you to hear for yourselves. I think, say, my bond so many times on this platform. Kwame Sefa can catch Abeku Santana say, he's not been paid to tell Ghana for. Kwame Sefa can open his mouth to say, I have not been paid. There are people who have been paid to tell you that you're Mahama. Dumso and dollar. Nana the Danko Kufuado Nenkwasiafo itina power 8 years. Kwame Sefa the dollar moved as high as 18. He could not say dollar would take them to opposition. Nana the Danko Kufuado the MPP Dumso was intensive. We all saw Dumso. People were complaining. Kwame Sefa and Nenkwasiafo could not come out to say Dumso and dollar will send them to opposition. They were quiet because he had been appointed by a Kufuado. Now how can you go sit on a Kufuado appointee show and you expect him to make sure say your message is sent across? Where Jimmy? A chair was our party. Where Jimmy? I am trying to find. And there was a day I am begging Sami Jemfi. Certification as Sami Jemfi, school as Sami Jemfi, Kwame Sefa can bida. And so much to Ghana na mu chatro and a moda danko for all in the name say Monkwasia MPP Nemra. Yenya unafoni bide ye Jimmy to the point to say you want come for and punching. And today you expect you to come and sit on TV and say NDC muni bibi modie monko Peace FM na monko come asem na Peace FM ni hono NDC and wini power na. Mrs. I wish I can find it, but I'm not finding it. We got Kevin Taylor, they did the attempt. I'm with Jimmy and I'm at home. And a demo. Thank you, Mr. S.
Dumso and dollar. That's what I think.
To me, Chrebi, Sronko, Mampeni,
see me fair assessment.
No,
and I will say I am not qualified, but I can say for a fact that he has two problems. Both of them start with D.
Apart from problems?
Dumso and dollar.
Apart from problems?
I leave the praise singing to those who are paid to do that.
No, but you are a broadcast journalist and you can do a fair, balanced, objective, analysis. As you have put it, Dumso and dollar are the problems. What about achievements?
Oh, I mean, there are people paid to talk about his achievements.
No, but you are a broadcast journalist. You are a broadcast journalist.
I agree 100%.
So you can assess situations.
100%.
And you can analyze situations.
100%.
So you can't analyze the good side of His Excellency.
I haven't said I can't analyze. Don't take words and put them in my mouth.
But I want you to say some good things about
you said, you hear you? Now you say, I want you, so you want me to say.
But I didn't tell you to tell me the problems, but tell me the problems.
I mean, there are people paid to do that. And it's their job, not mine. You know why? I'll tell you why. Unfortunately,
when they are crazy people, you people have entertained these madmen. What is wrong when you, Kwame Sefa, can sit on TV to tell Ghanaians and say, John Mahama ye kaswa, John Mahama solve Dumso, John Mahama ye Kotokraba, John Mahama ye Pukwase, John Mahama ye UGMC. What is wrong? You call yourself a journalist. You are mad. Me see NDC penny be obeka say NDC in Koko Kroko no with Jimmy. I'm telling you. When it happens, the grassroots, I'll be with you. And I know what the grassroots can do. Me see you say on there, wa fortify no who NDC more to the point they say, oh no, and NDC ene diano. All my green lights no, na NDC in back to Kokroko. Yeti ha. Train na ede Kwame Kwache eba ye no. Sa train na ede yabo nsu beko. Hey, you people have no idea. media mobetuma shemo offices edidi matem akaza Kevin Taylor way forget me I know NDC before we remove the matem I don't care but train there de kwa me kwache baye no that same train e de yawo nsu be kofi ana mo fa omo wo form so mo jimi ohun omo sorry ana mo di soroku echi eba rallies di omo akoma eto ho defending wo chop bars ye bu omo defending mo point mo just say omo jimi ohun and mo bobo tie mo nya cars titim ya mamu positions into obia ya kwasea me say me dey me need to me o me menye NDC executive me ni power na so dey so what to me na ono dey our power ono na party no ehye ne nsa eye ne dia ne maame ne toma no ono dey oma NDC communicators enko enti ma mention names no starting from Jubilee House Julius Debra, the General Secretary Fifi Kwete, Sami Jemfi and the chairman Musa Nipa Fowi. I'm watching. And we are watching. And this for now 57% no kwasi afo no mkoto aba no omo ba kire muso mo jimi. Disrespecting Sami Jemfi and just Sami Jemfi as a human being. No. It is the position he occupied and the party he represented. So this cuts beyond Sami Jemfi as an individual. The Kwame Sefa Kamu ye no, it cuts Sami Jemfi. It cuts deep. It trust Sami Jemfi ko kate party no. Denigrate party no. Na party so chain. A radio and I say radio so chain party. And these people at the end of the day, a dear mwana omo kokro as a show. Me, I'll be very honest. Peace FM as a media house, despite media, I don't have a problem with them. Kokro as a show. A dear mwana de boa NDC momu benya this amount of vote. A dear na kokro yema a NDC. It is one kokro so a dear na a be affect NDC. At engineer Mibusa mu say, it is anka when we need elections na anka Kwame Sefa kan oye adwuma ma MPA oye Kufuor appointee no anka oba pa mo chewa na wo hu sam agimi kakra into almost a regroup make catch say the NPP are dangerous in oppositions. Sorry, in opposition. They are more dangerous in opposition. They are able to regroup quickly because agribonin omodenam, and that is how they have started. They are going to corner you people. I won't bet the strategy be about Mumbra to see there. Kwame Sefa Kan will not host. They will bring their panel halfway. Kwame is coming to contribute. They will bring their Kokubako. They will bring the dirty Alute Jacobs, the foolish Kwame Nadankan. They will bring them. And when you people opt out again, Omega say, they are setting a trap for you. Without Kokroko, NDC has won election in BC Ghana. That Kokroko is irrelevant. And Kokroko, anopahani tie Kokroko. Obi o tie Kokroko nden na bia sebi na adwene nhyada nko ekyiri. E die na obeti Kokroko. What is on Kokroko? Jack, ye de yaka. Bedin kan e de ebuo e de ama party. Me de ebuo e de ama general. Me de ebuo e de ama Julius Debra. Me de ebuo e de ama Sami Jemfi de ebuo ama Fifi Kwete. I'm speaking on behalf of the grassroots. They made you people who you are today. They all say, oh, you're powerful. Onim nyansa, or what to meet and grassroots, no, or China, other communicators, and Kukukuku. I'll be back. Abuache.
Yo! We're your best fishermen. No, no answer mine. Abuache. It was for Belgium Fan. It was Betia Belgium Fan. It was two Belgium Fan. Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Super why round what? It was for Belgium Fan. It was Betia Belgium Fan. It was two Belgium Fan. It was the Belgium Fan. Why you're yell? Why round what? 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 Every papa no, what one is the motto? Every papa no, what one is the motto? Yari papa no, what one de moto. Yari papa no, what one de moto. Wadranga, wayoye, wadranga. I want it. Original. I will go for bad. I want me to bad. Where you mind
crumba. But they want to tell it to them. I want to come. Hey, people don't know. People have no idea what is coming. Kokroko morning show. We birthday morning show we. And a way birthday. And a chiao. And a yeniko ye. Kwasia show we. And then also. Kokroko. Mumunya serious on when easy. 2025. You are relying on Kokroko to project your government. 2025. You are relying on Kokroko to do what? To project your government. Kokroko. For 5 years. Won't cause our show tantane so. Now, I feel like Kokroko be project Modia Mabain. I feel like Kokroko I could defend the Mabain. What do you mean? Are you people okay in your mind, in your heads? Come say for can we munipa or mu NDC for or who somewhere Jimmy. Oh, there are some people in the NDC here. Imagine you say, I'm the one down for baby. Into the piano, I'm a person the NDC a business. And that is what pisses me about those people. Nobody is saying so we NDC in America for MPP. But make sure so what now for seminar, oh yeah, no, it stays there. It does not come to affect the party. Because say a basa ye to about NDC mua MPP for to be. I'm sending a signal to all of you. Say grassroots no ebe to about MPP for now omuya now for no they don't vote. So the party belongs to the grassroots. What the grassroots want is what they get. It is non-negotiable. They are not going to negotiate with you. It is what the Omo Peno, the grassroots says, Omo Pe Kokruku. They have worked hard without Kokruku. They have went into the forest. They've gone to places nobody thought they could go without Kokruku. They were on different morning shows. They were able to send their message without Kokruku. And they can still protect this government without Kokruku. The moment you bring Kokruku in, then you are underestimating the grassroots. Say, they know what they have done. Grassroots, don't underestimate the work of the grassroots. Then they all say, party any dia. They all say on your word to me or party. I don't know about to take a decision in there. Me say the Bema. I only they say so Bema and so NDC mono. On for NDC communication and come back to Kokroko. That the future is pregnant. Ombe jine nipe nimu ube sum. Ube say jina NDC for grassroots for nimu ube sum. You'll be shocked. And we will help you cry. Because you didn't kind of caution not to war. Anytime you kind of me, why would your position be a fat? Do your best to keep your government in power. That's all. When you do the wrong thing, I'm here. I'll let the people know. Nobody's a friend. Inti, yeah, their message, your advice, yeah, their account, yeah, their mamu. And there's one thing I want to put out there. So we are NDC, now we are appointee. And this is very serious. And I want you guys to take it very serious. Especially, moi ya appointee to public office. Moi moye CEOs. Moi moye ministers. I have said this and I'm not going to say this again. Get your legal teams on standby. Adia John Mahama, Nipebede said John Mahama Dean was because John Mahama did not activate his legal team when he was in power. The NDC as a political party did not see the need to activate their legal team when they were in office. Individuals who were given jobs to do, to work for John Mahama or work for the party or work for Ghanaians, they refuse to understand say, you having your legal team on standby, a very important And it is one of those things a protected Juma way. The NPP as a political party, they have an agenda now to come out with more jandam. I don't want anybody to come and say, Obia Kansama Tomeso, Onya Abua, you have the right to caution the person and sue. So Obi Betna radio so, Obi Betna social media, Obi Betna Facebook, Obi Betna YouTube. Now, we occupy any position John Mahama at the amount to serve the people of Ghana. Now, so Obi Betna Facebook can want some ne enya no kre. You need to quickly alert your legal team to caution the person for the person to retract. So wo sa nipa no wa anye sa de no. Na woman nipa no ekoso yes sa de na. We will let the people know say sa bone na ampa wedi. In this way John Mahama appointee, whether CEO, whether minister, whether whatever. So we better not Facebook, or we better not YouTube, not obeka some without facts. So we better so work to watch $10,000 our TV so Facebook, radio. Now to me capture, you need to let the person prove it. Obi better so work to down waha. And now we opposition way, now we need way, now and then the year when you say as me say akotoka obo ding ebo institution out there, activate your legal team and question the person said they need to prove evidence. Because this is the only way you can protect this government and protect yourself. Sadna John Mahama from 2012, you know, and the Nipebeki can some tone so Aman Kwasiafo BGD. It was too late. It has taken you and I almost 8 years to clean John Mahama for the world to know that John Mahama is not guilty of all the lies. It's a tough job. I'm not going to do that for anybody. I'm not going to do it for any of you appointees. My job is to protect John Mahama. My job is to make sure when he does the right thing, I commend him. When he does the wrong thing, I rebuke him. That is my job. My job is to try and help the president be a president for every Ghanaian. The president never to move away from his promise. The president should fulfill what he has told the people of Ghana. It is my job to be guiding the president how he governs. It is my job to rebuke him when he goes wrong. It is your job to protect yourself. Because if you don't, we will all help the president to sack you. Because perception is dangerous. Perception, allegations. This piece is very important to me. We are CEO, we are minister, we are whatever, MP. So be better on Facebook. And you people should make sure you have people who are managing your respective Facebook accounts. Be monitoring shows on Facebook. Asemba Akobaji say where they were Jimmy. Never say that in 2025. Maybe we are not that anchor say where they were Jimmy. This person is not relevant. Unim nipa oti no. You don't know who is listening. There are so many vulnerable people in Ghana. There are so many people who lack the common sense to break things down to make sense out of it. There are so many vulnerable people who soak fake news, jandam, misinformation, and disinformation. Do not underestimate a madman because we were near or the so we have to always be alert. It's very important. And nobody should underestimate jandam. No CEO. No representative of John Mahama, no NDC executive should underestimate. Sit back. When you see it on social media, when the piece is cut and sent to you, take action. Let's say, the only thing that brought you people to power is facts and speculations and allegations. And misinformation and disinformation. The only people that saw John Mahama and the NDC got 57% was facts. Anything at Tihande, nobody has been able to come out to say this platform, so courts, or the evidence, case. Nobody. So do not allow yourselves, especially the young ones. So John Mahama governance where he has infused a lot of young brains. You people have a long way to go. It is important you start protecting your integrity from now. Don't underestimate a mad dog. They carry rabies. So you were near a cow. Or so for the another bonnet simukuno. Or banyansafo. So this is something you people have to be very, very alert about. Get people to manage your Facebooks and be monitoring Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. So what tia samono obi betina ho ai ne anim wey ye ni so akoto dan wa ha obo udin pepe quick. Obo institution out there no quick cut the piece, send it to them, let them retract. If they fail, go to court. Listen. Aye juma we a check. Yente Ghana so yenim de organ nyina. So obi be kan wa asem o radio so Facebook, YouTube, onkuta documents to prove. So obi crampo insinuate and as obi try to create an impression, you can still caution. There's no harm in cautioning. There's no harm. Don't worry. It is your integrity and credibility that you are protecting. What you need to do, so what here, cut the piece, get the date. Nipakuro beka sa asem na fa ho. Mema kotoka. Wo hu se makotoka. O se mema kofo ba. O se mema koto de ndien. Jo mahama mami position no, enam de akoyewe. Please prove it. I am giving you 22 days. 1 week. If you are not able to come on that same platform to prove that with documents, take the person to court. We are going to open a fund. And that fund, a loud silence fund, what that fund will do, we are going to employ 3 lawyers. If you are an appointee and you are too busy, you can reach out to that agency. They will look into the matter. They will do the follow-up for you. We are going to put 3 lawyers on standby. I'll put them on my payroll. I'll pay them. They will be in Ghana. I will announce the agency. I will make sure it is registered in Ghana. It is officially put together for Ghanaians to know, say, this agency, when you are a government appointee, no be some on social media, whatever platform, all that you need to do is to alert this agency. The lawyers, they are not going to take a dime from you. They will follow up for you. So Nipana and retract it. What that firm will do or that agency will do is to lead the process of suing. 3 lawyers. And I've spoken to 1 or 2 who are ready to do this job without taking a dime. Definitely we'll give them something. Yeah, their stipends back and forth. But this is how we are going to stop. Besides, my system is jammed. You get it? This is how it's going to be. So, I'll pursue journalism in Ghana. I'll pursue a vlogger. I'll pursue a blogger. I'll pursue a DN. Use the facts. That's all. Speculations, no. Obebo DB making sure say Dina o bono. Adanse ya taratuo. Sa ya te say ya ntiasie ene ye ko hu say. Ene ye hu, let me show you an example of what I'm talking to you about. Thank you, team. Thank you for reminding me of this. We were about 10 minutes to start the Afenyo-Markin piece. Now, my mention what the Kudienti Ayebe side way. Now, Shadie, let me show you this. See, this is what they are going to do. And Intina, this is very important. Now, Munshadi with you, this is what they will be doing.
When you be to Chadie, ewo demo, uhuni, wanyehe, no one speaker, no to meet to Parliament or a Parliament. Ebe anopa 11 o'clock na wayira ye hwe na ye hu no ebi etimi di na 9 na ye nimba bi orumpo na ye pacho speaker babe na ne boafo na wa the Parliament safu agunu botum ena oye ena ye ya ena ne bi no so afa Parliament safu agunu botum oh ma suspension over oh ma suspension what the committee say destruction of state properties. Destruction of state properties being and the chance say over being what the $1.2 million a core hospital which means destruction of state properties being a chance. Say yes, charge will be a San ye win and yanka and ye henisa was way number 3. And was way number 3 and with me challenge president na susuam pa say Ghana constitution here mana Ghana obampanyi number 1 na wo number 3 a utimi oda number 1 na say wo number 3 na utimi oda number 1 a adini na number 15 utimi oda number 3 say number 3 etimi wo da number 1 say wo no wa shemra say number 1 ni so a na number 15 etimi wo da number 3 say wo so wa shemra number 3 ni so ba be ndi e
watena won't be TV say Albert Bagman for $1.2 million at the hospital. When providing any document, when providing any sheet, nothing. Wakatun conformity say Albert Bagman aircraft for. This is what they do. And obite kejetia, obite malata, na Tony Trim. Now I say Albert Bagman reputation. Every single thing Albert Bagman are building na kwasia akwane nim se mokasi aseno in the name of politics yanke bi say ni pebi. Anytime we catch the NDC for, these are things Alban Bagman lawyer and the lawyers, they need to pick it up. Me bought a video of this dog.
November. Say ko be kwa ye de ye. Na enro me security expert bi din komo. Asem ya make a security expert in nim ho bi.
More fire.
Tie de make yi. Tie de make yi. Security expert won him hobi. Yes, sir, 12 million a year Ghana city. A good 2 briefcase him. And the command speaker Alban was Mandy Babbing. They won the fee. Men are making you be a
pound fire. More fire.
Na ye dim commander could do baby. The entire was just can you see a chirim?
Sapepe. Ohini.
Na me catch a year minimum for.
So this is what they do. So one speaker Bagbin. And these dogs. And these are all viral. And people outside the world or outside Ghana are all watching. Speaker Akwaji 1.2 million, they are called Dubai Hospital. On Prove Bibia. Kramaiba was up now. Speaker Akwaji 1.2 million, 12 million Ghana. These are things you don't let it slide. Alban Bagbin. And that is why I am telling the NDC there's nothing like Abua Wedi with Jimmy. Yenimso with Jimmy, but I was here cool montem. Wawo obekawa on finishing chiro so on kawa on finishing chiro we mu so mo Jimmy we omo refrafs omo Jimmy for that is how they use them. So it is important. Is that all right? It is important to say as Ghanaians, you know, and as Ghanaians, you know, they need to make sure, say, more NDC for more power, no. You don't treat these people as mice, and I say, these are demons. Baby, free, so they don't want to move away from a so you treat them like animals. So, an agency, I'll put an agency together in Ghana, I'll register it. And their job will be simple. If you are a government appointee, obi kan wasam, obi beka so wakotam abansi ka dia court, dabi just report to that agency. They are lawyers. They will take it up. They will reach out to that person who said it and said, "Hey, we have a client who reached out to us. The client is saying, sir, what say? Why you say? Can you prove it?" Because our client says, so when to prove ya, 1 week, go on the same platform and apologize, retract, and let the world know you lied. So after 1 week, we activate because a fund may Pesikawa America dia betum, may be about $500,000 gum just for 4 years. $500,000 with the gum. Next, I'll get 3 to 5 lawyers. No more. And this is what I am going to do. I want to sanitize the system. You better sanitize the system to the point to say, Obi betina radio so Obi Jenny. Obi betina Facebook Obi Jenny. People need to be sued. People need to be stopped. People need to be Jack. And I am saying it today. Give me maximum of 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'll put the agency together. It will be registered in Ghana. I will come and publish it. And I'll let you people know the lawyers who will be working for us. I'll pay them. And their job is to make sure Jandam is dead. Thank you. After this short break, we will discuss Afenyo-Markin.
Yo! fishermen, no local, no answer mine. I watch it. You will for Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, it will be Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, it will do a Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan. Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Suppono, why round what? It will for Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, it will be Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, it will do a Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, it will be Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan, Belgium Pan. Why you're yet? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? I watch it. Original. I will go for Belgium Pan. I want me to Belgium Pan. I will do a Belgium Pan. I will do a Belgium Pan. Why you're yell? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're yell? Why round what? I watch it. Original. I will go for Belgium Pan. I want me to Belgium Pan. Yo, we are best fishermen. No local, no answer mine. I watch it. You will for Belgium Pan. It will be Belgium Pan. It will do a Belgium Pan. Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Why round what? Why you're yet? Suppono, why round what? It will for Belgium Pan. It will be Belgium Pan. It will do a Belgium Pan. It will be Belgium Pan. Why you're yet? Why round what? 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 Why you're yet?
You are still live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Ekobedu. Till it's exactly 6 p.m. U.S. East Coast time is definitely 11 p.m. in Ghana. Welcome to the show again. So let's talk about the Afenyo-Markin issue. And it's not just Afenyo-Markin. We're going to talk about the NPP as a political party. Now, Vertina started, you know. Vertino, minyesho si yewie. And so, after Eya Okujato Ablakwa Vertino, it is looking like, say, Eya Afenyo-Markin has been on a self-cleansing spree. That's how I want to call it. Self-cleansing spree. And that is like, of radio to radio, TV to TV, and he's trying to clean himself. He is not out there cleaning himself. He was the one put on the spotlight. He was the one who was supposed to answer questions. The Ono is not out there trying to clean himself, because at the end of the day, Ono ni answers and a nipa person mote so kanokra na so kanokre. Nipa na obusa question no. Oni moma sorry anopa. And na ofri radio wako GBC. Wako TV3. wako GH1, wako Multi TV, wako Joy News. Oninam wako baby and the question is, Afenyo-Markin onye boni bia adentina se sia na Afenyo-Markin sorry I so abodam. Owuraha no defending ho. Owuraha no defending ho. No owuraha no defending ho. No owuraha. Why is it so worried say asema okuja to black kan say oye nipa bia we wia efutufo ne winibafo asase a ye dia man for 99 years no say enya no kra. Why is he so worried? He has said so many things. Now there's something I want to say. Afenyo-Markin are the leader of NPP in Parliament, no. Maka semwe in Mekabium. The NPP can never add even one seat to their seats. So I'm paying you that when you're a minority leader. Because from the day Afenyo-Markin ebeye the micro piglet minority leader, the party itself in Parliament, they have not achieved anything. Now, the level of arrogance, disrespect for the people now, and the party itself, the structures, the way Afenyo-Markin has made everything about himself, and then the party itself, and to me, a direction it's going. Because I wish MPP as a political party. Right now, some say, direction is saying what is the direction of the party. They can't tell you. Chairman now or you mum. General Secretary now a Pentium 2. And Afenyo-Markin about them. Now, the most dangerous thing about these people, no, the omu say, every single day, Omoma Ghana for get to know, say, they made the best decision voting against the NPP. And Afenyo-Markin is actually proving it to Ghanaians. It's one who say, even when polls come out after the elections, the NPP is still dwindling. The NPP is still shrinking. The NPP popularity is going down. They are not making any move to even buy a little bit of sympathy from the voter. And the reason is that the party as NPP, they don't have leadership, whether in Parliament or even at the party headquarters. But the funny thing is, they have realized it. But because they are not intelligent enough to understand, say, the voter, the Ghanaian voter, will change it until the 1992 voter, they are failing to admit and understand, say, they are dealing with delicate, complex voters who don't basically vote based on tribe or their affiliation to individuals, but they vote based on actions of politicians. Yes. Majority of Ghanaians in 2024 voted based on the actions of politicians. And when I say the actions of politicians, the people, when they vote for you in the olden days or some years back, they saw politicians as their bosses. Now, because of technology and how social media has been able to change or educate or inform Ghanaians for them to understand how politics work, now the voter in Ghana is demanding and expecting more from a politician. Now, what the voter is expecting from a politician is for the politician to show the voter that they respect their level of intelligence. It is a Ghana ni at Ghana. Na se ontumi ntwa indi in a day. First, now auto milk ebia 2 cedis, then the auto milk 7 cedis. And now first, now auto petrol, this amount of money, a low. Now and the auto this amount. Now be jina ni mika chene say, onu na okojom koto moko 10 cedis for 3 no. Enya no kra, you make the Ghanaians start to believe, you say, you don't respect their intelligence. And that is what the NPP as a political party right now are lacking, because they don't have intelligent people to understand. They said the party needs to sit and try to understand the voter. You will see Afenyo-Markin backing, screaming. And then he gets some political dogs. Some of them are new MPs who are basically Zenkramai, and they please his ego. But you see, the more he does that, the party becomes less and less attractive to the people. And Intina also recently, some polls were put out there, and John Dramani Mahama's first 3 months or first 1 month is around 84%. You know why? It is because of the actions and how John Mahama is managing his government. Now you can see clearly that this government is showing that the people are their bosses. They are giving them that respect. It is reciprocal. Into this a Ghana for right now, no. Edding, Omanukra Edu, say Omobeka Setia president. You know why? It is because of the way the president and the government are conducting themselves when it comes to relating or trying to let the people understand that Omunjimiye. But the NPP at the other side, no, even though they know that actions they do mubedruha, their foolishness, their arrogance, the corruption which they think say we don't know, no, they know all these things got them here. So you would expect to say, around this time, this is the time the party will be having a sober reflection on how they can repackage themselves to the Ghanaian to let them understand, say, we actually hurt you people. We disrespected you. We made you people look like slaves. This is a party that we are going to go into opposition for 20 years to reflect. But now you can still see, say, they still feel, say, Jimmy. Into NPP minority, the piglet minority, 88 penal. Every time Ghanaians want to move forward, they think, say, their resistance will make Ghanaians feel, say, they are working for them. The Ghanaian voter does not need resistance. The Ghanaian voter need a politician who will show that voter that they are willing to help them live a better life. The more you resist, try to show some resistance when the Ghanaian wants things done right, then you become the enemy of the intelligent voter. Or who say, Sabaybiaba, na and the menoka say, Oko senior high school, so garden na, and Korani DMO papa. Yanti se teacher Dibia say you are now shorty. That's how you say you can resist that by putting lies in the system. Obama vote and the because they saw the past and they are seeing the present. I am not supposed to be doing this for the NPP. I have to do it because party no more Jimmy. I have to do it because Afenyo-Markin is dragging this party down. Every single day they lose about 10 votes every day. You see, we need to get some things right. Now, coming to end the issue, and it's got to do with how Afenyo-Markin has destroyed the NPP as a piglet minority in parliament. I am not supposed to be the one going out there to clean myself. Unless he said something that at the end of the day, it's true. I need to find a way to let the people know, say, the continuous defending of Afenyo-Markin and so defending home, but 2 days, it should clearly tell you, say, Afenyo-Markin 1 is a liar. Afenyo-Markin 2, the party now or team now Jimmy. Afenyo-Markin 3 wants the people to think, say, so everything is about him. But no, you see, Etina Pra as said their belt. Now, look at this. When you get a piglet micro minority leader make such a statement, Abra, nothing so far from him. Actually, say the opposition they are, they can change anything. Then it means there's a problem with the minority. Afenyo-Markin say NDC wild dogs create impression that they are powerful than the chairman. Who are the wild dogs? Who are the wild dogs? It could be your colleagues on the panel. It could be your colleagues who are not on the panel. It could be people who basically you, because they are not your party member, you see them as NDC. So technically, they are dogs to you. This is Afenyo-Markin. This is the minority. The dirty Kasongo. I know Oseche Mensah Bonsu is a criminal. You've proven it so many times. But when Jimmy Kurano on has him way. Joe Wise or your crown for where Jimmy Kurano, he will not speak this way. You know why? Because they are looking at the collective good of the party. They are looking at the impression they'll put out there, because politics is all about impression. Impression becomes reality in politics. And internet so be a statistic or say we deal politics more. You need to quickly stop it, because impression and no any friend politics, you know. Impression now you create my say Ekufuor the Minyansa and then the president. Impression and then a friend politics. So politics is impression. The moment the impression is wrong, the moment you get the impression wrong, everything that you do will be wrong. Including, as we speak today, 90% of Ghana for Omoto Obama NDC, no, they are happy and confident and they are willing to vote for NDC again because they are not seeing any intelligent leader in the NPP. NPP for Omamba Bontine, so-called NPP for Grassroots Omamba Bontine Metuabano. Nothing is moving them that in the next 4 years they have to go out there and vote for the NPP, because the impression Afenyo-Markin is creating, no, clearly shows say the party, one, they don't have an intelligent person leading them, and two, they are not ready to submit themselves and let the people know say they have offended them. Because if your chairman, who basically is in opposition, or your leader who is in opposition, telling Ghanaians to say they are dogs, because the moment you say this, NDC wild dogs, every single person who voted for John Mahama, you see that person saw a wild dog. You are speaking for the NPP. Afenyo-Markin, when you speak for the NPP. And this all can say the NDC wild dogs are. There are some people who voted for the NDC who are not NDC. But the moment they voted for NDC, or because they voted for NDC, you class them or group them in, put them in that basket as NDC for. So even the middle class or the so-called floating voter will see you say, so because people have an issue with your attitude, we are all dogs, then you don't expect those people to go back to the ballot and vote for a party. And it's not every single day, the party as MPP, they lose 10 votes every day. Yansheya 4 years Nembrano, this Kasongo would take NPP to a position they will not have 10 seats in parliament. I'm being real. I am being realistic, and I know they don't want to tell themselves this. They know the truth. They say it. The regional chairmen are telling each other. They don't know what is going on because this Kasongo has made everything about him. Into anyone, Ana Obia Otuaba in election 2020, Otuaba Nama NDC Biano in 2024, no, the NPP, say, led by a minority leader, Afenyo-Markin, say, you people are dogs. This is where we are, a party in opposition. This is the same person who has failed to take responsibility from taking a party or taking a party that had 137 seats in parliament. Where Obaye majority leader or MPP, number 137 seats. 137. He takes you from 137 to 88. This Kasongo came to lead your party. 137 MPs. Owie no, na aka 88. You are still rallying around the Kasongo. You are making a big mistake. But I want to talk about something. Afenyo-Markin has adopted a strategy here. And the strategy is that he wants to lie about everything. He wants to destroy everybody's integrity and credibility because he feels to say that is the best way he can be relevant. In this West study, anytime he speaks, he does not mention names. He has a lot of allegations and speculations, insinuations. He always feels like, where must he say? Not group ways to say. The reason why he's doing that is because he wants to incite the little foolish MPP forum to think, say he's working. But so study since John Mahama about power, NDC for started show munyamano. The NPP as an opposition has not actually contributed anything meaningful. Nothing. They have not shown anything through their leadership. Say they can be a minority that is intelligent enough. Yet this Kasongo led a group of foolish men and women, a vetting committee to destroy a public property. I'll come to the matter, but I want to build something. So we share video here. That is why I have a problem with the committee. The committee, they need to dig deep. So what's steady vetting now? Every time Afenyo-Markin was not present, those NPP MPs, they behaved. And I say, we won't follow vetting. No. Anytime I said the party is being destroyed by this Kasongo, Afenyo-Markin. Every time we are omobeye vetting na Afenyo-Markin, the NPP group they behave themselves. Even the day now in Tokwani they were reluctant. They did not want to react. They were all arguing, talking, fine. But it was when Afenyo-Markin hit the table, that is what ignited the pigs behind him. Another prayer and it's a wager, Jerry, Jimmy, for them to start tearing the tables apart. Maybe I won't take your time. Anytime Mama say, a Speaker of Parliament did not call Kasongo to tell Afenyo-Markin that he needs to leave Parliament. Because time as our confusion is starting, When you take your time very well, the people, the pigs that are in channel, another prayer, and it's a wager fool, they wanted to react. They didn't know how to do it because they were scared. They needed a leader, somebody who was higher than them in position to start. So until Afenyo-Markin didn't support table, that is when the chaos started. Or didn't support table, and those pigs started doing what they did. Because before that, tempers were high, people were arguing, heckling each other and all that, but nobody had tried to destroy public property. None of them had tried because they knew, that was extreme and that is not honorable. But Afenyo-Markin knew that on my signal now, that is what his pigs would do. In the video, so when you watch the video now, it was Afenyo-Markin who started it on in the boat table first, and the other ones. Say committee needs to the investigations. Afenyo-Markin should be held. He needs to be held because on no static chaos. Nothing happening. No. It will not happen. We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. It will never happen. It will never happen. We are not leaving. Who are you? For them. Oh, come on! So you see, in a noise, who said committee chairman did not react, not to all. He did not say anything. Some of one wanted to do something, but they were scared. It was Afenyo-Markin who started it and started inciting them. Because you see, as much as they were waiting on the signal Afenyo-Markin bemomo and sana itikasongo and na ojina on incite yomo. So I was shocked to say, Speaker can't say Afenyo-Markin is not part of it. Look at the other chairman sitting there. Kasongo was misbehaving, fooling himself, hitting the table. When Emma Nima Kumone Kwasia from counter statutory table, no. And Madam Patricia Appieh, she was the one supporting Afenyo-Markin to do that nonsense. That woman, what's not parliament, and they were the ones telling Afenyo-Markin, say, on your son on destructive process, no. Some Madam Appieh, no, or one devilish woman or non parliamentar, yan can ask them. Identity already was not parliament check. So some kwasa some na uhu ye no eye Kasongo Afenyo-Markin on a status sadian in parliament into me pesa we catch me busa o ye Ghana ni na so wan to Obama MPP na obu ofuntia. What will make you vote for MPP in 2028? So ye Ghana ni and now your MPP ni and now tutia MPP what is going to make you vote for MPP in 2028? Anytime I catch will say Afenyo-Markin is sinking the party. Na MPP no more jiminti. They think say obi a wenya rebisi biano is intelligent. Okay? After vetting Ablakwa during the vetting catch Afenyo-Markin say wo enkofo na we omo MP no waje omo nsa say for 99 years. Na sansa ase na waje no omo wo krom ho no ehin no mo so nkopa asase because we jira wedi 46 years. See a mat na so wedi 21 years and a unya asasia yadi amount for 99 years. A chromo adishie no a day no moso omunkoye. Kasongo after that no even at the vetting Kasongo Afenyo could not give a direct answer say asasino obua yamfama me 99 years. He moved away from the years waje asasino free a futu for nsem. 99 years. Now, he started his radio tour to try and clean the Kasongoin or Kasongoism in him into Akwaha. No Akwaha. Now, there's something I want you people to watch. And we are going to ask some critical questions. And I have a document to show you tonight. And Nitina Obi say Afenyo-Markin Kennedy Japan mono ubuso mo say adena monje eyedian monje positions. They have a reason why monje positions. Now listen to Afenyo-Markin very well on Joy News. Miwia you be busa a simple question because sanyoma obeka we nyina na yewia na busa ne say o declare ne assets no. Sanyoma we o kan ni nyina no ade in his assets. Listen to Afenyo-Markin.
Ablakwa is one person I respect so much. We share the same esprit de corps. Is somebody, we entered parliament together. He knows what is between the two of us. Some of his designer suits, I will ask him, Ablakwa, show me the design, I'll go and buy. He wears nice shoes. He dresses well, a gentleman, dressing. whatever, we relate well. Before his vetting, I asked Ablakwa whether we didn't sit as brothers. I said, Sammy, there were things that you went overboard. I think if you make concessions, we'll be fine. Is that okay? Meanwhile, I was aware that this is Aura, guys, have been flying drones in Winneba on my property. I kept quiet. I managed it. They've been flying. They go to my beachfront property. They mounted a drone. They flew it from the community center just by the Nshona. Okay? And my boys saw it. I told them, ignore. When government changes, people do all manner of things. They went to my White House, the one at the veterinary area, flew, checking
Winneba as well.
Winneba. In Abelempe, you'll be there and you'll be seeing drones in the morning. The policemen have been seeing it. They tell me, I said, ignore. Sometimes early in the morning, we see that behind the rail line. But I know that it is spying my house. What is the business of drones in the minority leaders' house? Meanwhile, I've lived in my Belenpe residence since for over 20 years. My firstborn is 21. I lived there before having given birth to Ian. Is that okay? My residence in Winneba. I've had my properties. All these years, I'm a businessman. I am a well-established person. All these properties.
Are you able to respond to people who have also started questioning that, at least by the calculations they are making, you must have been 21 before acquiring that particular property. What were you doing amongst others?
Don't worry. Let's get there.
Maybe briefly on that.
No, not briefly. It's an important thing. Don't say briefly. When we finished school, 1997, we had to stay home for 2 years. So I came to hustle in Accra. Through the hustling and schooling, I found my way at Ghana Post. So I was working as a post boy. Rose through the ranks to principal post officer. I was given a scholarship to go and study at Kivas. When I went to Kivas, 99, got in 2001. Kufuor had come into office. In July, when we vacated, I didn't go back to school because there was a career counseling and they introduced us into entrepreneurship. So I abandoned school. My colleagues know. I left Kivas at level 300. Okay? I didn't go back to school. I abandoned school to come and chase money. I bought my first Mercedes, my BMW. I still have those old cars packed.
Okay.
MFI, you must hear this. You brought it. Even if it is the last minute. No, we are not done.
But we've heard you.
No, you want to know. Please get the facts. And I started running my business. I married, I had my wedding at age 23. My wife was 22. Is that okay? I started running Excel Courier, a multi-million-dollar investment. StanChart gave me $5 million facility. Barclays Bank gave me $10 million facility.
Now you're sounding like you may be bragging.
I'm not, because you need to know the fact.
Yes, I need to know.
I've
heard you.
At a younger,
but how do you respond to criticism?
Do you want us to have a conversation?
At least, I don't want to go through
you
all
said that some people said, how did I acquire? I wasn't in public service. Wait, you said some people are saying I was too young.
Of course,
and I'm saying that,
questions.
Sure, I will answer.
But you've answered.
Though I was not in public service, I started business early. I've worked for Guinness. I have my trucks were doing work for Diamond Cement from Tablibo to Togo to Aflawo to Bupe. My tankers haul from Ivory Coast all the way to Jos Plateau.
We can't go through all the things
my
you've
business
done,
in Awaso
how do you then
quite
respond?
A number of people.
At least let's go back to the
I am not one of those people who would come in and I'm not a tenant. I am a landlord. I'm not somebody who will buy property and put it in somebody's name. I won't do it.
Okay.
I will never do it. It is my bona fide.
Yes.
And I am proud of my work as a businessman. It's the reason why I didn't go into government. The reason why I told my regional minister when we won power 2017 that said, because of my business, I won't go. It's the reason why even in 2021, Kennedy Japan fought me. That we are saying Kwaji Interior Minister, I will say won't pay. We are saying Kwaji Health Minister, I will say won't pay. Me say, because I'm running my private business.
Okay.
The question was simple. The land you got for 99 years, from the maths on paper, you were 21 years. Did you get that land when you were 21 years? It's that so. Kasongo, it came out that you got a futu for assassin 99 years lease. Assassin over 200 acres. From the math on paper, it means you were 21 years when you got assassin now for 99 years lease. It's a simple question. Did you get it for 99 years? And then number 99, no. That 99 years, no, and Afenyo-Markin ever kind of biography actually, yeah. What do you be in it? Kasongo is a liar. The question was simple. And you they explain. Kasongo go down from here. Kasongo go open villa. Kasongo go Budichi. Kasongo go Ponkwechi. Kasongo. A futu for windy before SARS over 200 acres. Yeah, the amount 99 years. Yeah, calculating maths now. That means yeah, this house has already 21 years. How did you? It's simple. Oh, when I was buying the land, this was how much I put in. That's all. Jantina Okoboya, who at the age of 17, who cares? 23. So this is a liar. This is a bloody, dirty, filthy, charismatic, chronic liar. In his lies, you know, he believes it. And you know one thing he does? Anytime he's found or he's caught in a web, he does not even allow you to talk. Well, let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Like they are shitting. You are having a conversation. Oh, let's have a conversation, Emefa. We are having a conversation. The lady was straightforward. The 99 years lease near the mountain. Nobody saying, how did you afford? It's simple. A futu for young people, and there, obia or way futu bia bewu. Asa kwaba bewu. Na sa asasina wa jefri omunsebuno. Enyo omudia. That is the question. Let's have a conversation. That thing he does is for him to think. And you see, the more you explain yourself, the more you put yourself in a ditch. You know why? Let me ask you. Let me tell you something. The question is to Afenyo-Markin and say, I didn't say whatever he said. He spoke about his beachfront property at Winneba, White House at Ablempe, his White House at Winneba, Ablempe House, his BMWs, his trucks going to Togo and Nigeria, his businesses. The question is, has Afenyo-Markin declared all these assets as a government official? Has Afenyo-Markin? Yeah, the emphasis say Jimmy. When I say a public servant, because when you read the Constitution, that's what it says. I don't want, you see, Afenyo Jimmy to the point to say they're all penal, because you see, when you're a liar and you are daft, you expose your dick, and that is what Kasongo is doing. Kasongo 99. Now, when you read our Constitution, this is what it says. Chapter 24, Code of Conduct for Public Officers. Afenyo-Markin has been a public officer for over 16 years, right? Yes. Or 12 years, let's say. Now, let's read this document. 286, it says, Declaration of Assets and Liabilities. 286.1, a person who holds a public office mentioned in Clause 5 of this article shall submit to the Auditor General a written declaration of all property or assets owned by or liabilities owed by him, whether directly or indirectly. B, within 3 months after coming into force of this Constitution or before taking office, as the case may be. B, at the end of every 4 years. And C, at the end of his term of office. So Afenyo-Markin came on TV. Now we know he's a billionaire. He's buying Lamborghinis. He has trucks going here. Now, when we go back, let's take a step back. Has Afenyo-Markin, who is calling for equity, who is trying to say people are not declaring, somebody has Afenyo-Markin as a public servant or somebody who occupies a public office, has Afenyo-Markin declared all the things he was stating in this video? See a police documents ni PR. Can Afenyo-Markin tell us, say, he has declared every single thing he's talking about? And you see, the reason why I say Kasongo 99 or your Kromfon and say, Oh, there's a reason why me, I don't take positions. I'm a businessman. The same thing like in Japan here. What they do is they put their people in positions to milk the state. Always see maybe now transport ministry, under MPP, it was Kennedy Japan's boy. Into Oba a yetema port one year, and every transport they took over it. That is what Afenyo does. It took a cocoa border. Was a lobby, not in Nipa Kwesiwo. Then they start to steal the cocoa beans. No a lobby. So what they do is say they don't want to get into ministerial appointment, but what they do is they put their people there, and then indirectly the people give the contracts to them. Into somewhere media menji ministerial appointment to minimubi. That is what they have been doing. Into Kasongo, in his rush to tell people so about Brano, we are asking him a simple question. All the things that he was stating on TV or saying to us, has he declared to the Auditor General? And if I go in and I pull Afenyo-Markin from 2016, your declaration forms, am I going to see all these things there? Because you are telling me that you have been a businessman all these years and these are your properties. When you're dealing with a foolish man who backs a lot, you don't talk that much. You wait. You take your time. You let them commit themselves. On a lawyer, I am not a lawyer. So Afenyo-Markin, we are asking you a simple question. All the things you were stating, you have this, you have trucks, you have this. Have you declared them? Can we see it? Because I can pull those documents. And I can show Ghanaians from whenever you entered Parliament, I can show Ghanaians all your asset declaration forms. And I will let Ghanaians know what you have declared. Meaning, you have to be in jail. And I'm about them. You see, sometimes, V8 Kasongo, he's not smart. He's not intelligent. Because we have this on record. And you have stated all these things. That what? What dear? You are a businessman and you have all these things to your name. So if you have all these things to your name that you are proud of and telling the world that you own, have you declared them? Because you're a public servant. This is what the Constitution says. I am not making it up. We want to know if we decide to pull all your declaration forms out, will we see all the things that you are talking about? And you have Afenyo-Markin. You owe banks or the cat. Afenyo-Markin or the mo huna enyeska oniskebia or your kromfoa. He steals from banks. Afenyo-Markin per se huno. He's boasting and telling Ghanaians that he has money. See this. This is Afenyo-Markin. You see this document? This is a document from a Access Bank. Show idea. Look at this document. This is from Access Bank. Kasongo is owing Access Bank. Now, Osha a sa company na obo ni din say Excel Korea. And also he owns the Square Logistics Ghana Limited. Now, loan defaulters. The following loan defaulters of Access Bank Ghana Limited or 0244939944 to settle their indebtedness or debtedness. So, this is Access Bank. Documents are the Access Bank a car. This guy is working in Ghana, making it look like say, ono nam Ghana no, ono ondi bonnet. He's owing Access Bank, and they have tried everything to get their money. He has not paid. Now you see the first company, the Square Logistics Ghana Limited, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, on it Kwame Asante, they are owing 18.4 million. $18.4 million. When Afenyo was speaking, he spoke about Excel Korea. Oh, I have a company called Excel Korea. They are owing Access Bank. Excel Korea, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, only Jason Nyame, they owe Access Bank 3.9 million. You see? And they are all using government to take these monies without paying. Matisse MP4 are sharing things on social media. Oh, now Afenyo-Markin, at least it does not owe. This is how much Afenyo-Markin owes. Go to Access Bank. Me say Square Logistics Ghana Limited. Customer name of directors Afenyo-Markin, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, and Kwame Asante. They owe Access Bank 18.462 million Ghana cedis. And then when it comes to Excel Korea, company now born ding, show nisono, they owe Access Bank 3.9 million. You are crossing almost 22 million. This guy is sitting in Parliament talking shit. And these are people who don't pay taxes. And it's people say Afenyo-Markin. It is simple. We want to know the things you were stating and the noise you were making. Have you declared all those assets? Because the bank needs to seize all your assets. You need to go home dry and probably serve jail term. Because you see, you have gone against the laws of this land. You have not declared your asset. And if you have declared your asset, from your own mouth, the kind of things you stated in that video, you should be able to tell us that they are all in your asset declaration form. Amount for savings near Tamamano, our Access Bank, 18 million, 3.9 million, almost 23 million and over. People's money. You were married at 23, your wife was 22, you were 20. The issue here is, you see what you are doing? You are the people who are collapsing banks. You are a thief. Because until you provide your declaration form to prove to me, say, because the declaration form, every asset you own, your BMWs and your what and your helicopters, you need, and I'm going to pull your declaration, your asset declaration form. I'll show to Ghanaians. And then semi-show to Ghanaians. Now, it does not cover every single thing that you said on TV. You go to jail. You need to go to jail. It means you lied under oath, and then you have stolen from the people of Ghana. Meaning, from the time you entered Parliament till date, your declaration asset, your check here, adibi account makes you a criminal. You see, Afenyo-Markin, na adwene nso obi agimi odwen say ye die ehunahuna any law fin kitikiti bia wosua no Ghana ena obetumi di adada Ghana fo. Afenyo-Markin is a liar, and it's not strategically on ministry appointments, because okotoa or deal ho oko MP or deal ho oko koko border or deal ho not order the board so. And then these companies, not all the companies, one person in one company, you are owing over 24 million. You are sitting on TV talking about, so be a current $4,000 on TV da. In Tominam Ghana, lawyer Findi Omukoya, you know I'm a lawyer, and they lie to you people. You see, it is only in the NPP and Obi a lawyer or irrelevant, and I'm study it. It is only in the NPP and Obikas or a lawyer or irrelevant. So when study the two political parties are, hardly do you see somebody in the NDC boasting that I'm a lawyer. They hardly say it, because in the NDC, we a lawyer, boga, that is how the NDC is built. Because people in the NDC, no go school, papa, they learn a lot. So you cannot use your professorship or your degree and now your law be away. So you need to stay in and adapt. And in the middle of the foolish masses, Obia Besoba MP or MPP mua or say me a lawyer. Oh, now me a doctor or UK. Oh, now me a say, because they know that the foolish masses the MPP, they don't think that deep to understand. Say being a lawyer does not make you intelligent. Being a doctor does not make you intelligent. You being a teacher does not automatically make you somebody who can educate. They sit behind that and they fool the foolish masses, the Nicaraguans and the Kasongos. And that is why we are here today. The question we are asking Afenyo-Markin, Aya Winiba, a futu for no. Is it to say what Jomo 99 sas over 200 acres for 99 years? Meaning, mo amuti constituency a futu Winiba, Munina Mubetumewu, Mobasa Kwaba Abewu, na Afenyo-Markin still owns the land. Is it not dangerous? Are you not scared? Who are you to her? Who are a slave will crowd him? This guy has bought that place. And then the money has had to me know politics. Then the money has told to me know Jimmy onto politics I say. And internet adiachi Afenyo-Markin is working from bank to bank, working from here to there, doing this and speaking. He is defending himself because when you saw about Chrono. I didn't know, sir, you had all these companies until you came to tell us. We didn't know, sir, you had cars going to Togo, Ivory Coast, coming here. We didn't all know. Did you declare all these things? And you see the funny thing? The money is dangerous. And they say, Afenyo-Markin was supposed to declare a kawi to the government of Ghana. Yeah, do you know? That is what the law says. So what the car, I was all my and send away public office. A car wait to our to and I would and I would take Ghana ATM over 24 million a car with them. And I want Ghana didn't kwasiasem. I didn't try Jimmy. You are supposed to tell the government, you are supposed to declare, say, me wakem, and that alone can influence me to do something negative. And for you not to even declare, say, you are owing Access Bank almost 25 million Ghana cedis, you have committed a crazy crime. You are a director of a company that owes this amount of money, meaning you can go and take money for somebody to assassinate our president because you are in debt. And it's when you live in America and you have clearance, and I say you work for the government, you are not supposed to do things like you being in debt or you. The moment you are declaring your asset, say okra krano wo fie na odidi 2 times a day, you need to tell them that I spend 2 cities on okrano because they don't want somebody to take advantage of a kana wodeno to use you to destroy the government of the United States. They are very particular about declaration. Now, Kasongo utimu kakawure o dekabe 24 million. You did not declare it, and I know you didn't declare it. You are not supposed to lead the MPP. You are supposed to be in jail. And also, for you to be a director of a company is against the laws. You can't even be a member of parliament. You know that. To be a director of a company like this, you cannot be a member of parliament. It's against the law. And I know Crampody and Shadan Yame, a kana when declare Anchre Ghana for no. You are in debt, or deca 24 million. One nam Ghana kekan kwasiasam. Okuja ta blackwa eye NDC niti. Ope se oya den. Bawo adaka tu ya woto. You are in deep shit. You are a nuisance. You are supposed to serve jail term because you lied to the taxpayer. Meaning, you are in government, you are in politics, you are a member of parliament. You are there doing illegality to solve your problems. And it's against the Constitution. There's a lot. And we will take our time to expose every single thing awaye. Now, there are even stories that were published. Kasapa FM. Let me read 1 or 2 of the stories for you to see yourself. Kasapa. And this was published by Kasapa about Afenyo-Markin. You see, Afenyo-Markin is a liar. And this guy, also that jail. Now, there's a story from Kasapa FM. Let's read this story. I'll bring this back. Mami read it, Joe. This is a story that Kasapa published. Now, where is the story? Afenyo-Markin, ode eka when declare say what the car and on Parliament edin kwasi asem. You can't was some obufu. I will pull all your declaration forms since you went to Parliament. And I'll let Ghanaians know why you need to go to jail. Now, when you read the story, this is what it says. Let me read a story with you. Kasapa, and a short story. Kasapa FM online. Kasapa boa, mesome boa. That is what we do here. We add the source to the story. KasapaFMOnline.com has uncovered that Member of Parliament for Efutu, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, has secretly withdrawn a suit his client brought against the Agriculture Development Bank at the Supreme Court. The event took place some 3 weeks ago. Now, the legislator and his client were accusing the bank of failing to seek parliamentary approval for its initial public offer, that is the IPO, that would have paved the way for it to list on the Ghana Stock Exchange. This website had earlier reported that pressure was mounting on the lawmaker from some elderly persons in the society to withdraw the suit against the ADB after news broke out alleging that he had taken bribe worth 250,000 from the bank and was still demanding for more. On Tuesday, September 5th, 2015, Mr. Markin threatened to go the full scale against ADB until the right thing is done. Now, when you read the rest of the story, Kasapa FM Online, that is where we are picking the story from. The Efutu lawmaker had slapped an injunction on the bank's IPO and prayed the court to compel it to first seek parliamentary approval before going ahead with the transaction. The bank, on Monday, September 14, 2015, served notice of the indefinite suspension of its IPO. A statement signed by its resource coordinator, Justice Apenkwa, directed its agent to rerun all shares sold. And I quote, "Please be advised of the suspension of the initial public offer of ADB shares until further notice. Kindly transfer what you have already sold to the returning officer / financial controller." End of quote. Statement in part read. Now, so in 2015, per Kasapa FM Online, Afenyo-Markin kwaje bribe. Or the ADB court say ADB, I can list the ADB or stock exchange so, and that they did not use the right procedure. Into already ADB court to be found out the ADB court no. No, a lawyer no. What he did was he went behind the scenes and took a bribe of 250,000. So later, a corridor case no because now what just has security or forcing the client in money withdraw case if court. To date, Afenyo-Markin has not come out to clear himself. Kasapa FM Online. Now, to the issue, coming back to the issue itself, Afenyo-Markin or a Game Boy. Afenyo-Markin is a Game Boy. Ope political Game Boy. Afenyo-Markin or a Game Boy. Oko around Swedra. Game Boy is all you know. Lawyer no. He thinks he's so smart. Ain't he a political Game Boy? Game Boy is number one no fano. And so omunya power na or defend the Game Boys no. Right now, you owe almost 24 million Ghana. Did you declare it in your asset declaration form? Did you declare? Is it on your forms? It's a simple question. Efutu wini bafuasa asinyina 99 years the amount. No problem. Efutu for the day. Matisse Afenyo-Markin the one and akwa bontene say any youth or efutu bia opesa we demonstration or a press conference, he will make people come after you. Until the young people are scared. Oba efutu area wana stacks omo nyina Afenyo-Markin handle omo. And into na kosi police station wo hono. Obi bo obi to okra say Afenyo-Markin police station ti yanchi nipa. That is what he does. Into our political Game Boy. Now the question I'm asking him is a simple question. Did you declare Ghana for in your declaration form say you are owing over 23 million because you are a director. And as a member of parliament, you are not even supposed to be a director of a company. Abuache.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, no answer mine. Abuache. You will for Belgium fan. It was Betia Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Supuno, why round what? It was for Belgium fan. It was Betia Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. It was the Belgium.
We are still vetting Kasongo 99. We are still vetting Afenyo-Markin Kasongo 99. We are not done vetting Afenyo. Now, Ghana Brand, what does it say when a member of parliament or somebody who occupies public office goes against the law when it comes to declaration of assets? Now, when you read some part of the law, this is what it says. Chapter 24, Code of Conduct for Public Officers. 287, Complaint of Contravention. Now, 2871 says, an allegation that a public officer has contravened or has not complied with the provision of this chapter shall be made to the Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, and in the case of the Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, to the Chief Justice, who shall, unless the person concerned makes a written submission of contravention or non-compliance, cause the matter to be investigated. You see, say Kasongo 99 Afenyo-Markin in this case, so we fairly say you can share the declaration forms. Now say we fairly say or be declare say or declare over 23 million. And our asasia ye lease man 99 years futu for asase. Na ye ko emram ne ko hu se wan declare. Ye betumi de nako shraj. Ana say aha na emede no. To the Chief Justice, who shall, unless the person concerned makes a written submission of contravention or non-compliance, cause the matter to be investigated. Say nipa na antran koma Chief Justice say ampa. Ade omo kan de enokra na ebia we anyway me ifrimu a the Chief Justice too can force an investigation or force an investigation to be open for Afenyo to be jailed. Can Osono Maami do that? Kasongo, yes, it said, sa declaration where you koshemu not 23 million. A car with them one declare a new asset declaration. Na nyoma abubo so join news ne koshemu na enim. Ye ko echire ko se wo fo momra. Na ye betumi aden I report to Shraj for investigations. Chief Justice no kra so betumi bie say wo wako against the law. I am asking you. We are vetting Kasongo 99. Can the Chief Justice Osono Maami a oni ye chocho mucho debia wo defend na wo ko ntintini a wo je ne papa ye Osono Maami ye, can Osono Maami defend you? Can she open investigate? Ye busa, we are asking questions. And time ubia. Anytime catcher must say you no crab at Ghana. You no crab protected John Mahama Bino. John Mahama Bino, Edin Semuna, Betsiamo. But we make sure the truth and non quan the bit of a good governance. And that is why we are here. And that is why you see me on TV sometimes. It is because we want to use facts to protect and develop our nation. We want to use Nokre to govern Ghana. It is not personal. We don't hate anybody. We want the right thing to be done. I'm asking Kasongo 99, Afenyo-Markin, aka Afenyo-Markin. Ana Afenyo-Markin, aka Kasongo 99. Do you owe Access Bank? The company that you mentioned, Extra Korea, that is your company. That's the company which you are a director. Do they owe Access Bank. I'm asking you, Kasongo. This company called Excel Korea, do they owe Access Bank close to 4 million cedis? And this company that you are a director, the Square Logistics Ghana Limited, do you owe Access Bank 18.4 million? Did you declare it? Did you tell Ghanaians that as a director, this is how much my company we owe? Have you committed a crime? Where we force tried to open. Can you face this? The Chief Justice has the right to do this, and I'm sending a message to, without due respect, the Chief Justice of Ghana, but I'm talking, I love you so much, Mom. The ball is in your court. You are not a hypocrite. Because utwi jina sorry demu di nyame asemu preachi. No kure trodo ena wujina so. Enti kire Ghana say ope Ghana ye. The Chief Justice, this is the time for you to activate your Chief Justiceism. For us to know that you came to serve and not to protect some people. Afenyo-Markin, I'm going to show all your declaration forms. And after we show all your declaration forms, we will petition Shraj and the Chief Justice. Pray that your declaration forms has everything that you have spoken about. And it's not a assets and liabilities. Dia wo any a coward. In the debut asset and liabilities are dia a yawo dia a wo any a coward also ma a buying and son of office. Did you tell Ghanaians that what they can say? The liabilities or their liability. Did you tell us about a coward? Kasongo 99. You see? Please call Afenyo-Markin. He is a public figure. His number is 020-796-0336. Tell him that we are vetting him here. Public officers, especially your constituents, want to know. And they are worried about what I'm talking about. That is why, as a public figure, we want to put your number out for people, your constituents, to call. Because I am getting messages on my screen from your constituents that they need your number. They want to verify. Afenyo-Markin's number is 020-796-0336. 020-796-0336. We want to ask your liabilities, any onyama or assets. Did you declare all this? Now, if you didn't declare this, then it means you have committed a crime. And what makes it dangerous is that you are a lawyer. So you know the law. You have been in court. You keep telling Ghanaians, oh, I've been in this game for a long time. I know this game. So you mean you know the game. Meaning every decision you take, you know the reason why you are taking that decision. So if you did not add all these things to your asset declaration and liabilities, it means it was deliberate. You are a lawyer. I am not. My in-laws are lawyers. They have their law firms. Sometimes I go there, my in-law discusses cases. Oh, nice. But you are a lawyer. You know what is right. And you keep telling us you know everything about law. You are a self-made billionaire. At 21, you got married. 23, your wife is 22. And you went to UCC, you didn't complete. You bought a Benz BMW. You have a house with helicopter sitting on it. And you have a swimming pool, White House, and greenhouse. We get it. Baba, you get money. But did you declare them? Yeah, there you go. Yes, only Jimmy Niko and Waba, manim Bobishan in Sim. Only Jimmy ni Ekosamoko bo nwa. Snail. Samoko in Wurim. So oni akwara ana oni Jimmy for eko nwurim se moko chiche nwa uduru ope na odi nka bo betre na de guna the bottom on complaining obedi we chia 10 miles but na okona se tupe utamo tupe na de show bag na watama nwa ba na wa start complaining nwure we mu de aha yesum dodo ade ne abehya ha we de we nsuno we akame nti ukope na hu snails 10 na we 8 na de gu ne bottom no mama no say hey we nya 8 kwasi ampanyi obedi we chi eno bi na eye committee chairman de ya Afenyo obo na nwa wabɔ no nyansatuo nti woni Jimmy foko ngwabo a na wa den wabɔ bi ahye din nsem from the beginning no ene na ye bɔ hye Kasongo lawyer nsem ena Kasongo ye dede. Why were you on TV telling us all these things? Why were you on TV defending yourself? Why? It means you are guilty. Abwache We are still in. Yejim. Gigim.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, look for them. No answer, mine. I watch it. You will for Belgium Pan. It was the tea Belgium Pan. It was two Belgium Pan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Supuno, why round what? It was for Belgium Pan. It was the tea Belgium Pan. It was two Belgium Pan. It was the Belgium Pan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? I want it. Original. I will move for bad. I want me to bad. Where you mind
the land in cantonment. You are telling us that some people have been paying 42,000, whatever you call it. Well, have you been able to find out from the Lands Commission whether they have a standard pricing regime for lands that they sell to the public? Have you found out?
Honorable Minority Leader, if you can expatiate your question. Standard regime, how?
So, to enable one to determine whether a land is being sold at a very low price or a high price, one must pay attention to valuation. So the entity in question, whether it has set its own pricing ceiling, so you pay grounds rent, the actual lease, so, and if so, per acre or per plot, how is that determined? I just want to know from you whether as part of your work you've been able to find out from the Lands Commission whether state lands that they sell, they have their own standard pricing for it.
What I've discovered in the course of my work is that it varies depending on the area. So cantonment varies, range varies. I'm even looking into your own acquisition in Winneba. I have the document here. It also varies. So it varies all over. I have documents from Tamale as well, which vary. So I don't think there's a standard rate. It varies depending on the place.
Honorable nominee, because you have brought me in, I'm able to find out from you about my properties in Winneba that you know. I want you to share with the public.
This specific one is a lease between you and the government of Ghana on 22nd March 2023. The name Alexander Afenyo-Markin for 99 years. This is in Winneba. Yeah, so official Lands Commission document. Yeah.
Honourable member, do you say 99 years?
Yes, 99.
Because I know as a fact that government land, the lease will not go beyond 50 years. By law.
if I can read verbatim, and this is signed by Justice A. Asanguna, Principal Lands Officer in Winneba, and the official search certificate indicates that the search applied for against the land edged red on the plan attached has been made with the following results. 1, the site is not a state land but vested by virtue of LI 206 dated 21st November 1961. 2, the site also is covered by a lease dated 22nd March 2023 between the government of Ghana on one part and Alexander Afenyo-Markin on the other part for a term of 99 years. So that is what the search certificate states.
Honorable nominee, just by way of public information, because you provided the airline, now I'll give you a background to Winneba and Gomwa. Winneba and Gomwa have had a long period of land disputes. It went all the way to the Gold Coast Supreme Court. So the entire Winneba land, Kwame Nkrumah, just to bring peace between the people of Winneba and the people of Gomwa, came up with this executive instrument. There are 2 instruments. So in Winneba, every land is vested. All the villages and the Gomwa enclave as well. So I'm happy that you read the states. Yes. Oh, come on. But the person read, Roxanne, we are doing a serious exercise. I mean, if you guys want us to go the path of partisan politics, we would go there. No. I have been very gentle and respectful. Chairman, you need to talk to your... We have a lot of things to do. I've been calm, quiet, gentle, respectful. They've been doing, I've been keeping quiet. Please, I have patience, but not to a point that a man cannot tolerate. So, Honorable, I am happy that sitting there, you've gone digging me. And I'm happy that you brought it here. That Winneba, I want to provide information. Winneba and Gomwa enclave. The chiefs, their lands were all annexed. And they are vested lands. So I'm happy that you read it. And even when the Asafo companies, the Asafo own that area called Ponkwechi, that's Dentifo Asafo. And the Twafo also own the Komfo Ade Kojobedu areas. And some chiefs own their land. But because of the Kwame Nkrumah EI, even if you buy from the chief, this is
a simple thing. What is Kwame Nkrumah EI? We don't need history. You see, Afenyo-Markin, when you go to, like people are saying, I didn't want to say it. There's this guy at Cape Coast Lands Commission. His name is Danso. Afenyo-Markin put him there. He's from Winneba. That is the guy they are using to steal all the lands. There's one guy at Cape Coast. It's called Danso. It's Afenyo-Markin's boy. I'll get you his picture tomorrow when I come on air. That is the guy they are using. He's at Cape Coast Lands Commission. They have stolen all the lands. But then, are you not surprised that Afenyo-Markin say a black kwa bekan same way? All that you have to do is publish the document and tell the world that this is what Ablakwa is talking about. This is the date. This is how much I paid. This is the area that it covers. Finished. Afenyo-Markin is a man who likes to pull things from social media to read to people adverting, who says he's intelligent when it comes to the law. What is stopping Afenyo-Markin from bringing this document and publishing and say, I have nothing to hide? This is the land I acquired, 99 years. Yes, this is where it covers. This is the year I acquired it. These are the people who thumbprinted or represented the government or represented the stools or the skins or whatever, or the clans. So what Ablakwa is saying is never true. Why is he not doing that and talking and talking? Because at least you admitted that you have taken Winneba for us for 99 years. So at least you have admitted. Why don't you show us the document that is contrary to what Okudzato Ablakwa is saying? Then all this nonsense will end. How many acres? Over 100 acres. So why don't you publish if you want people to know that you have not stolen from the people of Winneba and Gomua area? Why don't you publish for this thing to end? Those nonsense don't work for us. As we speak, you have stolen from us and you have stolen from the people of Winneba. So why don't you just put the documents out? Because Okudzato Ablakwa said this is public document Lands Commission gave to him. You can equally tell Okudzato to publish for people to see. And you, Afenyo, if you want to prove to us, say, just publish the document. As I say, so what are you scared of? You don't want people to see the details. You don't want people to know how you acquired Uria Gomua Fonsasi and Winneba Fonsasi. You are hiding that. Prove to us that you are not a thief and that you did not steal from the people who sent you to Parliament to represent them. Obiabeka asema fami ho. Also, what the right documents? Why do you have to TV so? For some reason, you have moved away from Nipana Osumo Monomasa Asina Wiano and you are just speaking nya. Give us documents. Show it to us. It is your property, bona fide. I understand. Let us see if it is true. Yankasa Okudzato Bua, it's fine. What about you? Can you prove to us that what Okudzato said was a lie? Till date, you are backing and backing and backing. And you are fooling the MPP people. Me who press conference be MPP for chairman as a bosom or say Jimmy, no, General Secretary, the country must say a bono or no Jina or Jimmy Omunina or the Omumekiska. The guy is fooling the MPP. The guy is a liar. He knows how to lie. Afenyo-Markin obet me detrom yoku obega senyo na kan. He is a liar. He's a confident liar. Osiefri ba omiaho. These are people who lie from their umbilical cord. What is stopping you, super lawyer Kasongo 99, from showing us the documents? Because my car papers are my car papers. I can give it to you. You can't take my car from me. My Benz, if I give you the documents today, you can still not sell it. You cannot take it away from me. It is my Benz. What is stopping you? Because you are the minority, the piglet minority leader who says you have not committed a crime before. Show us, because you have in your possession the 99-year document. So also kind of cry. But in all this, you have avoided showing us evidence. You are just speculating. You are contesting Okudzato Ablakwa who came with the document. Let's say Okudzato was lying. What about you? You even went ahead to build a police station. Did you declare it? Was a Winneba police station. Did you declare it? Your asset declaration. Did you add it to it? Where did you get the money to build a police station? You are saying somebody is living. You don't believe Okudzato is paying this for rent. Where did you get money to build that police station? Did you declare your asset and liabilities? Because you said you have built a police station for Winneba. Your bottom sika unya sika no waying. You are a criminal. You go to jail. You, me na your president can drink kauta uda ubini me kauda ubini long time, because everything that we are talking about it points to say you are not trustworthy. You are just using the people. When you go more for Winneba for na woda da omo and was a real monsasi until you prove the document. I will hold on to what Okudzato Ablakwa is saying, because he said the document is from the Lands Commission. Where is yours? Anka uko MFA show this no, uko Joy News no, uko A City, uko GH1 no, nanka uko tankrata. Uko nanka uko tankrata. Now kwa ose MFA read it to Ghanaians. I want to prove to Ghanaians I am not a criminal and that I've declared everything. And they will say, oh, you're credible Kasongo. You have built a police station. This is your police station. I am asking you, Mr. Nice Guy who knows everything, who is clean. To the glory of God, this police station was renovated by Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, 20th day of November 2019. Where did you get the money? Because those monies, we need to know where it's coming from. If it's coming from your company, Excel or whatever, let us know. Did you declare? You see your criminality? You are the kind of people, about politics, you hide behind, I don't want ministerial position. Oh, I don't want ministerial position. And then you dupe the people. When we question you, you get angry, Kasongo. Afenyo, these are legitimate questions. These are questions. Because you were not prepared. It makes us okay, let's leave him. Or coffee or befriend the lawyers. Now I'm publishing documents to prove to Ghana for say, oh, we are winning before us. You have done press conference upon press conference, spoke all the English, screamed, farted on yourself. OTT TV soon out to town and let's have a conversation. Still, one document to prove say, we are a futu for assassin. Who are you, Kasongo? Who are you? When in Japan, your partner came here and took me to federal court. The court told me to provide evidence that whatever I put out there were factual. 250 pages I provided to the Federal Court of America that every statement I've made about Kennedy Japan are factual. And these are the basis. I added videos, I added audios, I added transcript, I added everything. The court took my document and said, you are a journalist. Why can't you clean yourself? Because I've cleaned myself. Because you are not credible. Because who say, oh, constituents, no more Jimmy. Who Ghana for say, the more you are screaming, the more you make sense. You pass that stage, The stage where people scream and we thought they made sense, we are no more there again. It's the era of fact-checking. The era of questioning the system. The era of credibility checking. You cannot just come and scream and walk out of town. You need to prove why you are credible enough to be respected and to be given that audience. Makachre Ghana for we will use truth. Yada no kre. Ebe protect Ghana democracy. Yada be protect Ghana democracy. And people like Afenyo-Markin, his likes, we will use the truth to expose you people. Right now, Ghanaians are waiting. Have you declared them? A Kana with the Access Bank, over 24 million Ghana citizens. Have you declared your liability? Say, we are going to pull out your declaration forms from the first time you entered Parliament, ABC 2025. I am assuring you that, and I'm promising you that. Now, when we publish your asset declaration, how I'll get my document, it's not your business. You prove to Ghanaians that nyoma watchon wobuno there one channel and why you are not supposed to be you need to prove to us why we are not supposed to kick you out of Parliament. I'll let the world know because you're a liar and every liar is a thief and we cannot entertain people like you in our Parliament. We will let the people know the liars in our politics. We will weed you people out. We will make sure you have no space because we want to build a country where speculation does not have a room. Jandam. Misinformation and disinformation will never play a role in the Ghana we are resetting. This is a Ghana where we are going to use facts to build. So if you are not ready to live with the facts, to protect your credibility with the facts, do not come close to power because we are aggressive. The new Ghana, the new men and women, the young people coming, we are not foolish. We are not in 1992. The 442 formation will not work again. We will stick with the truth. We will bring the facts and we will expose you. Let us see the documents. Let the people of Gumwa, Winneba, the Efutu people see the documents. Omasasi Awajino, 99 years. Let them see who and who gave it to you. I will also publish your asset forms, your assets and liabilities. I will let Ghanaians know. You went on TV to tell us the things you own, how multi-million-dollar deals how you got multi-million-dollar deals, and how we should respect you. We didn't go out there. You went out there. So we will let the people know what you put in that form. I keep saying we are all messengers without a Bible or a Quran. We are messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. Kasongo 99. Now it's on you to prove yourself. And we give you 48 hours. The people of Efutu, the people who gave you the power, you have taken their property, they want to know. Prove to them that you are not a thief. Prove to we Ghanaians who have been feeding you every single day without taxes that you are not a criminal. For now, we will not take Akujato's statement. We will take your documents. Until you do that, you are seen as a thief. After this short break, I'll take calls and end tonight's show.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No, no answer mine. I watch it. It was for Belgium Fan. It was Betia Belgium Fan. It was two Belgium Fan. Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you Supuno why round what? It was for Belgium Fan. It was Betia Belgium Fan. It was two Belgium Fan. It was the Belgium Fan. Why you yell? Why round what? 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 Every papa no, what one is the motto? 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 Why round what? Why you yell? Why round what? I want it. Original. I will move for Belgium. I want me to Belgium. Where you man,
All right, welcome to the show. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Kelly, this is Jawula from Tamale. Okay, we are watching our people very closely. Even Kevin, up to now, some of our colleagues are still lying down in the hospital because of to defend this our democracy. Some of us we voted. Number one, we voted to restore our democracy. Second, to unite Ghanaians, and then third, all the government lands they took. When you come to Tamale, there's a place called Old Airport, GBC land. They sold everything for themselves. So NDC should be very careful. Because, look, Kevin will suffer for this party. So they should be very careful. So that is my advice I am giving.
Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello? Yes. With you. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Because Auntie Achimaro.
Auntie Achimaro, Kasa.
The big can hear the washi. And Afenyo-Markin who has some idea about me. I near Tia washi. Now, Misha, no, Omanya, what they soon admire. But that's a fire.
Mr. Medasi, thank you very much. I think one of the lines, is struggling. May try to get that line up. Hello, caller. Good evening.
I can find me TK, make a self in a team schedule.
TK Kasa.
Coming a mission on a jumper, would demand. We say, baby, I will cap a man, a sepa, Nessa. I can down for a Jumana or more. Say NDC for go for no, or more, ya point your mono, or much me pay lawyers for. Say, Baya, or be cut and then be a no correct, or make me take you on. Untimi a Jimmy Fui. Or much me tina, say, your mama koto ka $60 million. A black no correct, or more free will be Caribbean Chiro. Share Agbambabin, as someone will call to so free or Munamobi. enti ehu hia pa say omo benye saa nkofo na omo betimi adi omo cha omo be na social media TVs say obi obeka asem no say omo si court na MPs na ministers for no so a mo office ho no na say ye ka asem na say mo nso mo ntimi enka bibia na say no kora na nipa kora ka before na mo bati asem obi ba ka asem bia wa wo feel say asem aye ka wa bomidi asem o ka no so enye no kora and so we take action and try man say lawyer for na Kevin be kan sa na wa be ye adwuma no nipa no wan ka say wate and obi ampe obi obetuma monitor ni Facebook ni Twitter ni bibia say be obi ka asem bia because enema Ghana abedu ha asem enye no kora kora jandam kwa na e dia abedu ha
thank you very much. Thank you. Mamemfa another caller. I think one of the lines is not responding, but we're going to use one line today. When it responds, I'll let you know. Okay, Mamemfa. Time no deal. Ubia enya sa free room ni biom ending kwasa samo Ghana. No, it's done. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Evening, Kevin. Baja Poma.
Divya Boko.
Adam, yes.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm a money Jumapa. Na NDC for no, and some are kind of some omotini.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that was in so young coupon show. Now, Kevin, my child high or what's up? Me was send me catch you.
So I try me high beam. Which I'm high or I say try me high beam. So what's up number? Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah, me also.
Oh, Kevin Bajo, what family Kwame? My guess if you ask him for you.
Okay.
Okay. Kevin. Ma enyama lo kodono. Amemo ho da sisi a ode obi bia sisi youth no hia dwene da MPP nyama wo wie nkofo edo wotumo prosecute one sisi obi ana dwene da menyama no do
yeah
obi ala twa na kwana obafo afanya de hwe 99 years are na so many years na owo won ko teje 99 years a ina da metame na langa so tase na langa so tase nti yen wada hode owo na jandam bia so bia be make bia so na akele yen makwan mo bia magu here president Imasi.
That's it. Thank you very much.
All right,
thank you. All right, infantifono wakasa otse obia nyua obitima be president Imasi. It's very, very important to be protected the president of the republic. You didn't know cre ever protecting no obi dia trouble or see face no. Hello caller.
Ago.
You go Fantini.
Ago sit down.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Echo a speaker. Yema the timeline. Wanya yema boy NDC for one boys no and petition President Mahamadou Onyini for the me 12 million kana work and some now what's one out. Why they on CBBR or Kodono?
So the information I'm getting, I think I need to speak on this. Mamenka, the information I'm getting about this video is that when this statement was made in November before the elections, the speaker confronted a Angel FM owner. It is part of the reason why this dog was sacked from Angel FM. But I don't want it to end there. Because people cannot just walk after making allegations like these. Sir Angel for Pam Krama we are, he still needs to face the law because not everyone knows that was the reason why he was sacked.
Yes.
So the reason why he was sacked was because of this statement in November. And what I know is the speaker's office approached the radio station to tell them that this statement is false. But that is not my problem. Speaker occupies a public seat. He occupies a seat that is for Ghana or a speaker of Ghana's parliament. So anyone who makes derogatory statement or mislead the public or creates some false allegations and I say creates a news about the speaker, that person needs to answer to Ghanaians. So we the people who basically have employed speaker, we are speaker's employer. And we demand that anybody who denigrates the Speaker, the President, or the Chief Justice, that person needs to answer to us. I don't care the negotiations or the conversations that went on behind the scenes for Kweku Oting to sack that dog. I want the law of this land to deal with this dog. And it is very important.
Your support on that. That's the reason why I can be a legal team, because Speaker, you are supposed to have a legal team to take the matter up because of the public interest. Ghana image is very important.
Thank you very much.
The second one is best of the to forcing. To forcing. Ombi se oforata mayen the data bank yes kana you did one for 3 years o meyi na de bia course yenya abota no oba meyi
good question
oforata this kana here
Marty, good question. Hello caller. All right, this caller hello caller, go ahead.
Hello, can I say you?
Be patro here.
Me patro ya mo bone duma na nye wanka yesie Ghana. Because krono ankofo abono enye krono ketepa na apeso de part am parents abroka no abo no ho o ka kire say wo use strategy enti wo use strategy me so me use strategy and so like don't push me and ankwada anything kwada no so my idea pa e say oma like they are omu nyobi obetime push you around. They are very young, energetic guys. They are out there. Yama mumo ne dumapa. Na mu yena ya vetimono. Musumunya a good example that Emma Ghana. Apart from that, another thing I'm can say a friend saying, young guys na omuye jumano. Like omujina they are not shaking. And you Afenyo-Markin, so questions no bisano or diverti the brain we sit up the brain. I know that didn't talk away in a buy. It's to hold him accountable.
Thank you. I really appreciate your call. Hello, caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir. Kasamitio.
Because Ifutu.
Ifutu for the Nekoso. Yajuma Sasi in 99 years. More than I wanted to all.
What the man you?
The man kwa
men can that.
Afenyo. Bibintium.
Say, Ayona on Bibian say.
Oh, that's his mind.
Yeah, on the Ayona on say. The man or two but you're scrutinizing my uncles.
Martin, I'm sure Fantini. All right. Hello, caller. Hello.
Good morning, Dr. Taylor.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
We are allowed to ask me before. After I buy a year, Kasungu, a year after your Asamono. Coming Mastro, MC is now, Mr. Mawadinko, a year, I didn't know my Nampenifobi, our regions are Umposomo pay in the plan. Conscious to be one more a person. A bit of
Boss. Let's not start to muddy the water. There's a process. There's vetting. Let us see how it goes. The power chow.
Okay, Matthias. Matthias, about your money.
Mate.
Now, Afenyo-Markin, so Afenyo-Markin. Many who say, Nipa was saying him, Mammy was saying him because sometimes people say, question go back to Nasi Grandpa. Which you say, when you question or leading the person MP, meaning maybe you're free. What you be question, would you say? Yes, be a minimum say, I know, if I should be the questions. When I was a leader, I would be MP anymore. Oh, Dabi, and then this is a best piece of them. Aqua will go. More moves you. Now, grassroots, I won't video, grassroots work for Pada, I said, I would have put the air.
Thank you very much. Hello, caller. All right, Mamba caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes,
good
sir.
evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Pacho Pome.
Bibi Aboko.
Good. Me kasa fikumasi. Na I am the opa there. Want to meet TV them jandam na warrior. That is what they are doing in Kumasi. Most of the radio stations, what can send their own and people are beginning to have secondary mind about NDC. I'm the party with the bad Pochamunion called the Martin home because Kumasi radio station is the television brave. That is what they do. They say things that are never true. And Ubi Wadine feel as if the NDC is a kind of devilish party they were power or big guamino. Intimania Jepade out Bomodna and who them moon to me, then Jandam Nakawas and Pochobomodna monitor. Them Asante Kumasi radio stations na TV stations no. Now you guys killed that Ganjandam na in a very short time no. Ubutu was saying even the Bewona doing as if the NDC said they came to Ghana to destroy everything. Mama one very good example. Now Obrika there wafa we this friend and direct this COB because of needing Asante didn't know. And this won't pay the position in the man. And they said this is over 1 hour. No one discuss this issue because the name alone.
Boss, Mamika Bibincho. Mamika Bibincho. These people, they still don't understand the Ghanaian.
Exactly.
Those people who sit on radio and doing these things, they still don't understand. That is why it will be tough for the NPP to come back and win power again. They still don't understand. And that is what we have been telling them for the past 8 years. Oh, boy, Jimmy. These things, this is the new world. Yeah, man, maybe an agent or Teokrasia, only BBN or WhatsApp group mo. Sorry, WhatsApp group no.
Exactly.
Ain't it? Or joining Makua. Somebody will share the information, somebody will share the truth, somebody will share the lie. So the same way they are thinking, say, Omugi said, Ipebia, Omu rich Omu young Crassofono. And no, Ashoko Mama Hamen winning 1.8 million gap. The next time is going to go to 2.2 million. So don't worry yourself. We will do our job. We will enlighten the people. Don't underestimate. They are proven in this election. So many Ghana. And majority of them are beginning to understand that development in here. And to me, I don't worry myself. I just want us to hold people accountable when they misinform or disinform. Thank you, boss.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, I'm for another caller. Don't stress yourself on that. Hello, caller.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Is it Loud Silence TV?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I want to contribute to your show. Which numbers can I call?
Look for the number and call, please. This is the number, but I think you are not ready. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. You have a call.
Yeah, just a class me. It was an example of Magana. Madis Radia made my English phone to say, Premium Cosia. Now, almost a Sadia Befino. Premium Cosia, no more Tassi Befino. And so when you said some group here, they've never changed ever since generation. What a power would you come across? Said Sadia it's me won't come up and see who almost the same thing 1 inch. There's a man that Afenyo Markin deep could also say was the kid who be rare mentally settling him. Wow. I'm shameless was not about 10 years only Ditro without a new. Okay? And she said, oh my damn lose the credit. Kind of European before no cocoa. I'm an there's some kind of check at almost forever and ever. So mine yet. Almost jam almost for the same thing. Don't say, a qualified anything a big, no more drain one. One pay this immediately, come on, pay a year. So much Jimmy said it, man, can a year. So much you want to go a credit. No more empty.
Obikra, we answer winning power. And Tiakas away in D1. So would Jimmy say, because of the power you wanted. It
can be him. Oba can be him. No for James Acosa. I'm not about to what an insult. Can you can I come on with you? I don't play any one or many abano. Or Babette was aired at you be. A book in a puppet now aired at you be 1 minute. Not before I'm gonna work or more. Ya Bobby Petro. I'm a mama, baby, I'm emotional. na se mutuma omusen bu ya kwase abiem enya 88 me catch madam who be say they should not sit an inch of power to these people.
Thank you very much.
Undeservedly.
All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. All right, Mami Fawi. Hello, caller. You have about 7 minutes to end today's show. Hello, caller.
Sir.
Yes, Kasamitio.
Good evening. Apobe.
Ibia Boko.
I'm sure pa Neduma Ariama Gam. Oh, Maria no in home now so a boy Ghana free na on your wa MPP. Your one MPP. But when you that they be I want to put to Ungu na my wapa da wayado. Why? Because if you Winiba. Na Kasara Kafa Afenyo-Markin no by a wicked man. By a very, very wicked. Then, but to MPP, it's no Akasa. Assembly reality. So, put to next work natural. Maybe what to next year natural. Kawaya special vote. One by full coconut ball. Oba no different. Prepare our boy. And to actually this, and Pampa naturally so. Into a very bad. No, you can go for being no appointed, no a bronco for no. I tell us away that no a bro or bro. No, you can our bro and would get left permanent on boom. No, after no enough for police station. Into our Afenyo-Markin, you're no good man or a wicked man.
Martin, hello, caller. We need about 4 and a can almost on MPW. Afenyo, hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening, madam. Go ahead.
Good evening, Kevin. Hello.
Kasamitio, Mitonka.
The Bachelor's Media Kaka can say, a photo your bomb pie 2028. We bet him out Kujina. Next time, man, ye in a free ho. Or can and a watch your festival in our say so the Saturday politics. I'm a say, we will never ho, and need you ho. And Kuna ne dorsum. Simida Empire may bonnet say 2028. You be poor, be not Kujina ho. Not a man, ye in a free ho cry. I'm a photo for a one. This media Kaka make.
Thank you. I watch us from Bekai. I watch. Sometimes I ask myself, say, now somebody I watch festival, minimum say photo for Nidia. Na or chin be omokoche no or chin obey say and I'm say enti abochire mudi here from tete ebe sin ne we all know say the world nyoma sesa nyoma na wo in the 1820s the 1920s the DN no it's no more there, especially in this new era where in one class be no more doors no ebi ni ho saa enti there was a day na me hwa aboakye na omakoche otwen bi otwen obe say and mbema be 30 die chi otwen ba irade yak omakoche otwen ba and na nipa be 50 yeah na say na otwen we 14 years otwen onyini be 7 months abrochia anka animal de ndiefo aba adima kokot the paper betarebo to say ade amoye no otwen ba na makoche no because time na misua no ye kase yakochi aboachi yakochi die o so otwen a chese na ese achi aboa it be kache mo say emwe mo hwini nyina manasa mo sore na muguwuro pe na mo na bagina kwa ne aso atoko nkran inti mo we dey just advise to mo amudi aboachire no. So can't you people just get like 10 deers, bear 10, and just fence them and feed them a whole year? You feed them. Iti move feeding moya for a whole year. You will get a deer and also a tree of Gina Hobe say. And I said, most starting kakaka within 2 years, Mobenya in China Mujina Hobe say. Then you fence them. Ebia, you get 5 plots of land and an acre. You put them in there naturally. They feed. They can't jump the fence. Inti abuachiri bedrua. No makwe yibako. Mokan kofogu nwuremu a na moyi saa healthy one baako na ogina na so no otwe franka mankwa no na makwa gya no na obia mache no na mode na ba na mabekye se matwe otwe franka mankwa na otwe amugigi de I say Bulgaria omutumi twe otwe bi otwe ni gina hɔ a utumi twe otwe na say last omutwe otwe bi on me sure otwe na dan dipa no kon wona say na otwe pa ogina hɔ a me hu de me fan susu I say aboa papon I say enesto wusu bempa na otwe me say na we otwe ba this is abuse na makochi otwe ba na ya cha aboa achi pet munya emua no munya we na munchi be 5 na mungu mfom keji mu na mbɔ mo grass na mwa no mbɔ mo fertilizer na mwa no ngina omo na aso na the night before aboakire no na mu kam mama no gu wura mu a na ma kire mo so these are the baby a wo se mu gina ye be release me ensa eye den a mo benya ba akwa kye no mo kire na mo de abatown say ya kye ba akọ mo de mo kwa emwa na ya wo mo no pet no. This is abuse of antelope and abuse of deer. Into me beti a company in Ghana. Protection of deer and antelopes around a futu Afenyo-Markin's 99. Agwa what now? But move over to Rabuache.
Yo! We are best fishermen. No answer mine. Abuache. You will for Belgium fan. You want me to Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super why round what? You will for Belgium fan.
I've heard people say, oh boss. Mr. S.O. The fun is the finding of the deer and also the rituals. The finding of the deer, we have heard you. Release the deer. Because when you release the deer, they'll go into the forest. Then you can find the deer. Because at least you know out of 10 deer, so you get a healthy one. Unya, 5 out of 10 deer, so you get about 3 healthy ones. Abrofu to be for abrocheba. Some of have watched no more pets. One child boy, abwachi omutumi chi otwimbi I say osu be pere de obi kon ho and there's osu abwa papon na ho abwa na fon osukura wonti ma o say abwa de tumi sunya wo say we de ye twa de kon ne de ya yi ma abosomfo de dwa Afenyo-Markin wi asase moja kakra nananom so benya no so a makochi pet e na mode ma nananom mo de mo di mo chi a ho
Yo! We are best fishermen. No answer mine. Abuache. You will for Belgium fan. You want me to Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super why round what? You will for Belgium fan. You want me to Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan. You will do a Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Every papa no, what one is the motto? 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 Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? I want it. Original. I will go for Belgium fan. I want me to Belgium fan. Where you mind
Aka 4 minutes na mapon memfa calls biem enti Ghana for that is it. Yapon. The business, Inti Jandam there, we will fight it. We will destroy every Jandam. We will make sure say you no cre atiche Ghana. Moswa muntumi pie. This year Donald Trump agumu kakra. Inti mu betumi pie kakra. Ba mu hwe mu hu ye. List no ye de akọ MPP Atlanta chapter ye de modie beka ho inti ye de akọ. Inti ice be chichimo. Right now the akọ ne say yeah, selection kakra wum names near the choir no. And the reason why I selecting in say we were able to locate some people so easily. Obi a ofele forms ni bia no na address ka ho. So we realized that there were some people they were easy to locate. It made my say listen near the choir no about 30% they are presenting. And Emi say around New York and in New Jersey, a man for be fee. It is disheartening, say Sadi we be see, but I will say see. It do some time I will send you maybe see nani pebi etinyo maybe asi. Obi beka se Kevin Taylor bonko for ye moboa. Media maka obwa obi anko fie mate eti aseme wo hono no aka 2 minutes now about 1 a.m. in Ghana. Right now when you go on YouTube nipa omo YouTube ehwe me se ano 5,570 eyeballs live. When you go on Facebook, I don't have the numbers here, but when you go on Facebook, Loud Silence TV, you have 1,579. That's what I'm seeing here. When you go on TikTok, we have 127 people. The likes are 83.9, 83.83K, 83,000 likes. It's been a pleasure, and I keep saying, say, Yanko Bibia, Yadenokre ever protected this government. When this government goes wrong, we will use the same truth to rebuke the government. Our job here is to save our nation, and we have to save our nation with the facts. You and I, we worked so hard to bring John Mahama and the NDC to power. We need to work hard to protect this government. It does not mean we should not criticize with facts when the government goes wrong. It is very, very important we keep that in mind. You and I, we are all messengers. I know the funny thing, you might be a Muslim, I might be a Christian or Jewish, or you might be a traditionalist or whatever. We are messengers without a Bible, a Quran, a Tasbah, or anything. We are messengers who are just willing and ready to speak truth to power. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. We will discuss Ghana. We will make sure we reset our nation. Good night.
No make sense. Everybody want trend, but please don't misuse it. You forget conscience. Ignorance. Plenty people don't die already. On the lights, on the lines. Many things they hide in darkness. Ignorance. Plenty people don't die already. On the lights, on the lines. Many things they hide in darkness. So until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we only do. Nowadays I don't feel sad, I just get up, put my phone offline. I'm offline. They won't quench my fire, they won't see me suffer. Enemies go tire, this step their medulla. On him I come over, will you be my lover? Make up in your cover. Just do mama cosa. Until the lights goes out, we go still they do everything we for they do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we for they do. Nowadays I don't feel sad, I just get out. Put my phone offline, I'm offline.
Plenty talk on the full basket. Shay, you know, say I put in work. So the please check on your real man them. Many things where they do man them.
If you get money, they say to you before my dreams go come true. And then I'm young, come in my woo. Enough for baby woo. Until the light goes out, we go still they do everything we for they do. Until the candle goes out, we go still they do everything we for they do. Nowadays I don't feel sad, I just get out. Put my phone offline, I'm offline.
Make ram in person. Mama could it be at them time. Come on, we pocket cancer. Manzo forget them.
Plenty people don't die already. I pray to God to complete the journey. Nah, I know so yeah, what's them.
Authentic mix.